Stadium sounds back for you so you can hear it along with us. But Ohtani is looking over in the Cubs dugout right now, waiting to salute Craig Counsell, and waiting as there is some sort of announcement on the field at this point in time. But we will tell you this: when the first pitch is thrown, it'll be thrown at 10 minutes after the hour, and the temperature 72 degrees inside the Tokyo Dome. Tonight's time and temp brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. So, Shota Imanaga is on the mound for the Cubs. Ohtani will lead off, followed by Edman. Then Teoscar Hernandez moves into the 3 spot after Freddie Freeman was scratched. Will Smith into the cleanup spot. Bill Miller, the crew chief, home plate umpire, says let's go. And the first pitch of the ball game coming from Shota Imanaga. Here it is from the lefty. And it is just a little high, but it's called a strike. So we welcome you to Dodger baseball in 2025. 0-1 to Shohei Ohtani. And the pitch in the dirt. Now you'll notice the crowd, when the home team, it's typically tradition in Japan, when the home team is pitching, it stays relatively quiet. And when the home team hits, you start hearing the horns and the instruments and the music and things like that. But Ohtani at the plate, people are quiet. Everybody's phones are out. 1-1 pitch is hit on the ground to the right side. Second baseman John Birdie is there. Flips to Michael Busch at first, and there's one out.
Thought it was interesting. You and I were listening to Dave Roberts, manager of the Dodgers, before the ball game, and asked, well, okay, fine, now you're back in harness. These games count. Because, look, this is a mental change for the Dodgers, and every team now. It's no longer spring training. This is for real. You get one shot at it.
So Imanaga, 29 starts last year, 15-3 and a 2.91 ERA. He was terrific in his first year with the Cubs. Pitching to Tommy Edman, switch hitter, batting right-handed. Last year's NLCS MVP. He is 2 for 3 in his career against Imanaga. And he swings at a pitch outside. And the count now 1-1. For Edman, 2 of the 3 at-bats he's had hits, and 2 of the 3 were home runs. And he swings, hits a high fly ball in the infield. Michael Busch, the first baseman, comes over toward the mound, makes the catch. And there are 2 gone for the Dodgers in the top of the first.
Well, this is a relatively friendly ballpark to hitters. It's 329 down both lines. It's only 360 feet to the power alleys and 400 feet to straightaway center. So left center and right center are actually closer to home plate than the Cubs have in Wrigley Field, where it's 368.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez, first at bat of the season. That is in there for a strike. 0-1 to Teoscar. Yoshinobu Yamamoto will start for the Dodgers, and he's getting ready to pitch in the second half of this inning. As Teoscar fouls one down the right side, not a play. It's 0-2.
Hey, friends, very quickly, suit up this season at MLBshop.com. That's right. Check out the largest selection of authentic jerseys, caps, hoodies, T-shirts, and more. So visit MLBshop.com, the official source for your Dodgers gear.
0-2 pitch to Teoscar from Imanaga. Swing and a miss. He chased a splitter down and outside. He strikes out, and Imanaga retires the Dodgers in order. Half inning in the books. The Dodgers and Cubs playing in Tokyo. The Cubs come to bat against Yoshinobu Yamamoto when we return. It's the Dodgers 0 and the Cubs coming to bat.
It's where we raise our families, earn a living, enjoy life.
But when disaster strikes, it takes all of us to come together and make it home again.
Your Southern California Ford dealers are helping first responders with donations and support to the LA Fire Department and California Community Wildlife Recovery.
If your vehicles were damaged by the recent Los Angeles area fires, the Southern California Ford dealers are offering you employee pricing.
It takes all of us to turn heartache into hope and make it home again.
LA Strong, built Ford proud.
Take your fun higher at Harrah's Resort SoCal with the help of Funner California Mayor Martin Short. Test your luck at one of 500 slots or over 50 table games. Then level up your fun with one of Mayor Marty's favorite dishes at one of 11 restaurants, including the world's largest Hell's Kitchen. Take relaxation to a funner level when you try a Mayor-approved treatment at the Spa at Harrah's, or chill at one of 3 award-winning pools. To score a winning getaway to Funner California, visit harrissocal.com today.
Life moves fast. It's fierce, persistent, determined. At City of Hope, we are too. Relentless in our cancer research and breaking new ground, our discoveries are reaching patients with life-saving speed. It's why we're ranked top 5 in the nation for cancer care. Because when it comes to cancer, every moment matters. City of Hope, pursuing cancer cures at the speed of life. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto has taken the mound for the Dodgers, ready to make his 2025 debut. He'll face Ian Happ, switch hitting left fielder, then the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki, and the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And he was just ready to throw, stepped off the back of the rubber, now steps back on, and he says he has a pitch comm problem. At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, groundbreaking research meets world-class expertise in treatment. U.S. News and World Report has once again named CHLA the #1 hospital in California. Learn more today at chla.org. Well, Yamamoto ready to go. The electronics are working. And he steps off the rubber again. So no score, bottom of the first. Dodgers won in order in the top half of the inning. Yamamoto 7-2 a season ago. ERA of 3. Made 18 starts through just 90 innings. Was injured midway through the season. So apparently they've checked out the pitch comm from Will Smith's side of things, and that's okay. So it looks like we're ready to continue, and we are. Anyway, Ian Happ from the left side, and Yamamoto pitches down low and away, ball 1. Started him off with a fastball.
Yamamoto, the first inning, problematic last year. ERA at 6. After the first inning, ERA just 2 1/4.
Yeah, he's very good after the first. Throws a fastball low, 2 balls, no strikes to Ian Happ. Interesting number on Yamamoto as far as the long ball goes. And it's a 3-0 pitch. Now it's 3-1. Was there a pitch clock violation in there?
There may have been on the front end of it.
We couldn't see it.
Either that or we forgot how to count.
Yeah, we just couldn't see it. It's 3-1. The extra ball given because of the pitch timer violation. And a strike right on the borderline at the knees, outside corner. Fastball at 98 miles an hour, and it's 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here is the wind by Yamamoto, and the pitch to Ian Happ is outside, ball 4. Another fastball, so he walks the first man he faces, and the Cubs have the first base runner of the season.
Well, for Yamamoto, he's already lit up the radar gun at 98 miles an hour. Of course, his big pitch, his big out pitch, has been that splitter. And last year, just a 170 batting average against the split.
You know, last year, the folks that monitor all this stuff from StatCast registered Yamamoto with 7 different pitches thrown. Throws another fastball here to Seiya Suzuki, right-handed hitting DH, and Suzuki fouls it away. 283 last year with the Cubs. That ranked 9th in the National League. And Suzuki looking out. Nobody out. Runner at first. The pitch. It is low. Tried the splitter and missed.
It's kind of strange in the first inning, problematic. I think back in Dodger history, Bert Hooton seemed to have some difficulty at times the first inning. He tried all kinds of things, warming up longer, earlier, longer, shorter.
This one is a broken bat looper back of second base. Miguel Rojas over there. And he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nothing left of Suzuki's bat. This thing was obliterated.
That's a severe jam shot. That was hit pretty much on the handle. Suzuki wound up basically what resembled a butter knife in his hand, not a bat.
So inside the Tokyo Dome, the AstroTurf, it's a field turf. Looks like a real newer style field turf, but it's just got the boxes. You had seen those, back in the 90s, 80s and 90s around the National League predominantly on the AstroTurf fields, just the boxes instead of an entire clay infield. Kyle Tucker, former Houston Astros, swings at a splitter and misses. 0-1. This is the prized offseason acquisition by the Cubs. Left-handed batter waits, and now Bill Miller giving the sign to Yamamoto saying, hey, wait until the batter is ready. That's his warning. So now he waits as he works out of the stretch. Runner at first base is Ian Happ. Yamamoto's pitch on the way to Tucker. And that's a strike. Fastball inside part of the plate, about knee high.
Tim, talking about the turf, those dirt cutouts around all the bases. Thought it was interesting. The first workout the Dodgers had, first thing that they did, taking the field, they had base running practice. So they got accustomed to running on this turf.
You don't see these anymore, these types of fields in the big leagues. There's a little chopper toward the mound. Yamamoto's got it, looks at second. He's got one play. It's at first base. Throws over to Kike Hernandez covering. And they get the out there, so that'll be a 1-3 putout, but the runner Happ advances into scoring position, getting to second base. 2 down, runner at second for Michael Busch.
He may have had to play at second, just did not want to chance it, not being able to record at least one out.
And here is Busch, the former Dodger. He and Yency Almonte traded at the same time to the Cubs. Swing and a miss and a splitter.
The Dodgers know about Busch. He's primarily he's a good fastball hitter. Question is going to be now, will he see a lot of splits tonight?
Now the pitch on the way from Yamamoto. There's another split.
There's another one.
Another swing and a miss.
When I say tonight, I mean this morning.
It is tonight somewhere.
Not where we are.
No, but it is tonight somewhere. So we may say tonight because it looks like tonight from what we're looking at. No balls and 2 strikes, and here comes the pitch to Busch from Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He kicks and fires, throws a splitter in the dirt, taken by Busch. The opposition hitting only 170 against the split last year. Look at his numbers with the split. 16 for 94. Allowed only 1 home run off the splitter last season. And now Busch takes a fastball, hits it in the air over to slight left center field. Andy Pages ranging over. He makes the catch. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits. 1 man left and no Dodger errors. At the end of a full inning from the Tokyo Dome, it's the Dodgers nothing, Cubs nothing.
AM 570.
LA's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers.
Everyone deserves a fast and reliable connection. One that helps better their everyday through the things they value most. Friends and family, education and career. A connection that opens pathways to opportunity and builds roads to a better future. At Spectrum, we're committed to delivering just that every single day. Because with the right connection, anything's possible. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
If you've been injured in an accident, Jacoby & Myers will go to bat for you and fight for the justice you deserve. With over 50 years of experience in the field and the trust of tens of thousands of clients, Jacoby & Myers has the winning record you want on your side. Jacoby & Myers handles every case with the same level of care, and your case matters at Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers. For a free consultation, call 1-800-5-MILLION today. Jacoby & Myers, let the big league lawyers fight for you.
Hey, Dodger fans. In the game of life, with its home runs, curveballs, and strikes, the LA County Department of Mental Health has you covered. If you ever feel anxious, overwhelmed, or need immediate help, we are here for you. The Department of Mental Health offers free emotional support, service referrals, and crisis counseling. Call our 24/7 helpline at 1-800-854-7771. That's 1-800-854-7771. Or visit dmh.lacounty.gov.
Now,
this very moment.
Back to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth on your official home of Los Angeles Dodgers baseball.
Top of the second inning is brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you. No score. Top of the second, Will Smith sees a pitch from Imanaga go outside, a four-seamer, and that is ball one. 1 ball and no strikes to Will. Will at 248 last year with 20 home runs. Drove in 75. The left-hander sends one home and delivers a splitter low. Now, one thing that's different between the two pitchers' splitters tonight, Yamamoto throws his rather firm. He gets it in the low 90s, where Imanaga's is in the low to mid 80s. Threw another one right there. That was low, and the count 2-1. And then tomorrow night we'll see Roki Sasaki's splitter, and he'll leave us guessing because it was hard to follow it in spring training. It's going to take us a while to really learn what that pitch is. And it seems like it's multiple pitches the way that he throws it, but that's tomorrow night, not tonight.
Yeah, well, he calls it a split finger fastball, but it has the velocity of a changeup, and it resembles the old forkball.
And sometimes acts like a knuckleball. Pitch is low, another splitter, low and outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes, goes to 3-2. Full count on Will Smith, right-handed hitting catcher. Max Muncy is on deck, and then Kike Hernandez to follow. Now the pitch. This one is hit down the right field line, slicing foul, and up into the sea of humanity.
Imanaga last year, Tim, 27 home runs, and 14 of those were at home, so kind of an even split there. But 22 of those home runs were hit by righties.
And a pitch inside to Will, and he walks. So Will Smith is the Dodgers' first base runner of 2025.
And Imanaga, make no mistake about it, what a season he had. First 9 starts, his ERA was below 1. He finished in the top 5, the National League Cy Young voting. He was the National League Rookie of the Year in the top 5, and he was also a member of the All-Star team his rookie year.
Max Muncy, left on left here. Check swing. Foul ball, 0-1. Muncy last year, 232 hitter. He's 5 home runs away from 200 in his career. Former Baylor Bear. Max Muncy awaits the next offer, the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
For those who are joining us late, Mookie Betts flew back here to L.A. yesterday, battling a virus. And Freddie Freeman scratched the lineup about an hour prior to game time. Discomfort, left rib cage area.
So neither Betts or Freeman are available. Betts certainly for the series. He didn't participate in any of the exhibitions. And the word was that Mookie lost 15 pounds due to the stomach virus. So Max Muncy, a 2 ball, 1 strike count to the Dodger third baseman. Pitches inside, and it's called a strike. 2-2. And you start looking at what we predicted in spring training, that when the games began, we'd start thinking about the ABS system.
Well, that one would have been overturned had it been challenged.
Here's a 2-2. And that is ruled high. So
and that one would have been overturned had it been challenged.
So the count is where it should be.
Yes.
Just got there differently.
It did not take a straight road, but it got there.
3-2, Imanaga stretch. The lefty shrugs his shoulders, looks at first, comes home, and Muncy takes an outside pitch and pulls it foul. Still 3-2.
Tim, you and I are talking about Freddie Freeman. We did not know the extent of the injury to the rib cage. It's on the backside for a left-handed batter. It's the left side, the rib cage. We don't know the extent of it, don't know the amount of pain, but that is concerning when you've got rib cage area discomfort with the swing.
And let's see, check swing, foul down the third base side.
And you talk about if it's intercostal muscles, which we don't know if it is or not. I mean, you're talking about, are we talking days or are we talking weeks?
Now you have to think it's got to be considerable discomfort for Freddie Freeman to miss a game.
Yeah. Well, if Freeman, as we understand, and our man David Bassett, who is with the ball club in Tokyo, reported that Freeman was taking batting practice on the field, and then after that batting practice, or during the batting practice, he was scratched.
3-2 is high, ball 4. And Imanaga has walked back-to-back Dodgers to start the top of the second inning. Will Smith down to second. 2 on, nobody out for Kike Hernandez.
Imanaga, the fastball away is a big pitch for him, along with that splitter. The reason fastball away is a big one, just a 158 average last year. And pitching coach Tommy Hotovy really worked with Imanaga last year to say, hey, look, work up and down more often. Don't be concerned with in and out as much as he was, at least initially.
Kike wraps one down the left field side. It's hooking foul. He got a lot of the barrel on that, but just hooked it. It was a splitter that didn't do anything. It just kind of hung in the middle of the strike zone. A loud strike for Hernandez. Kike was already written in the lineup as the left fielder tonight. And the next pitch cut on and missed, 0-2. But once Freeman was out, they moved Kike to first base and put Michael Conforto in the lineup. Middle infield playing for 2. Birdie, the second baseman, close to the bag. And Imanaga's pitch is popped up, foul, and out of play.
Just watching Amaya, the catcher, he was sitting outside, and that pitch was in, almost off the plate. So Imanaga missed the target by over a foot.
Imanaga, 31 years of age, second year in the big leagues. He had an 8-year career in Japan. The next offer, that's low and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. With Yamamoto's success in his posting, Imanaga was posted right around the same time. So the signing and pursuit of Yamamoto was overshadowed for Imanaga, but the Cubs really wanted to get him. This one's popped up, and this will be the infield fly. Michael Busch drifting in back of the bag across the painted line and into the outfield, but the first baseman makes the catch, and Kike is out. Infield fly rule call.
We might add, while we're doing the radio from stateside in El Segundo, the Cubs did not travel their radio guys, and for Ron Coomer and Pat Hughes, they're actually doing it from Wrigley Field. They sent us photos. The infield and outfield covered. It's a delightful 40 degrees in Chicago at Wrigley.
At least we're comfortable indoors.
Yes, we are.
Michael Conforto with a strike on him, 0-1. Conforto last year with the Giants at .237. He had 20 homers. That's a tough ballpark to play in San Francisco for a left-handed hitter. It might not look that deep in San Francisco, but it juts out from the line very quickly, and that brick wall is pretty high, so it's tough to get him out of there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Imanaga set to go. The southpaw throws a breaking ball in there for a strike, a sweeper. Ball and 2 strikes on Conforto in his Dodger regular season debut. Hit a home run against the Tokyo Giants in the first exhibition game. Smith off of second, Muncy off of first, and Conforto pops it up. Foul ground, third base side. Matt Shaw, in his major league debut, makes the catch, and that's out number 2.
The 8th batter, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
The ceiling of the dome is light in color. It's kind of resembled, I guess we could say, the old Tropicana field that doesn't have a roof anymore, but it's a similar color when you look up into the ceiling. Kind of an off-white. Now Miguel Rojas wearing his new number 72. First ball swinging. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
By the way, the color of the roof is not really the contrast you'd like to have as an outfielder trying to run down a high fly ball that you have to go a considerable distance in order to reach it.
not like looking up into the clouds, is it? We'll find out here as Rojas hits a high fly ball, shallow left over by the line. Is he in half? He'll make the catch. And the Dodgers are retired. They can't cash in on the back-to-back walks to lead off the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base through an inning and a half. It's the Dodgers nothing, Cubs nothing.
AM 570, LA.
Every Dodgers legend started out as a rookie, but they went on to become the best in baseball. They left behind a legacy of determination, skill, and love of the game. With the right retirement game plan, you too can leave a legacy. From saving early on to having income during retirement, Security Benefit can help you save for your future and leave a legacy for those you love. Security Benefit, proud sponsor of the LA Dodgers.
Hey, it's David Vassay. Now is the time to make sure your home is primed for the season with heating products by Navien. We know Navien tankless water heaters gives us endless hot water and big savings. Navien also makes high-efficiency products that deliver comfort in the form of heat to every corner of your home. Now Navien is taking comfort to the next level by introducing a hydro furnace that provides even high-efficiency forced air heat powered by the same proven technology as their water heating products. Visit NavienInc.com/Dodgers.
That's it! It's a World Series win for LA! They've done it! They finished the job and give Los Angeles the parade it's been waiting for!
Join us for a historical day on March 28th when your world champion Dodgers receive their World Series rings in a special pregame ceremony. Be a part of history and join the celebration as the boys in blue cement their legacy among the all-time Dodger greats. Visit Dodgers.com/tickets. Back to more LA Dodgers baseball.
Home run, Ohtani!
Right here on the world champion LA Dodgers Audio Network.
Bottom of the second inning, no score. Yamamoto throwing to Matt Shaw, who takes his first Major League regular season at bat in his debut. Cubs' #1 prospect. Made the club out of spring training, so they promoted him, and he's in the lineup starting at third. Yamamoto's 0-1. That was a big curveball taken for a strike.
Well, that was a dandy.
That was your prototypical nose to toes right there. Really good curveball. First one he's rolled out today. No balls, 2 strikes to Matt Shaw. And he takes a pitch in the dirt. Splitter.
So Shaw, the 2023 first-round pick by the Cubs. You know, he played 159 minor league games so far, 29 home runs, and hit over 300.
Here's a 1-2. And that's fouled away. 86 games in Double-A in Tennessee, and then did take in 35 games in Triple-A, but that's been it.
Really signed initially. He was a middle infielder. Now he's at third.
1-2 pitch. And Shaw fished this one foul away to the right.
Please continue to
But the other part, too, of his game, you know, he had 31 stolen bases along with 21 home runs last year.
So he can run and he can hit. Good combo. Here's the pitch. And this one is grounded toward the middle. Behind the bag at second is Tommy Edman. He backhands, plants his feet, throws on to first for the out. And there's one away.
So are we seeing what has been determined now? Obviously, I mean, we talked about the Arizona portion of spring training. Second base and center field were questionable. Well, tonight, Edmonds at second, Pages in center.
There's Dansby Swanson, right-handed hitter. Shortstop looks at a curveball right down the middle, taken for a strike. Well, you know, Dave Roberts talked about that. He was asked a question about second base and center field because, as you mentioned, plenty of talk about that in spring training. Pitch outside, 1-1. And he used the word fluid. He said it's going to be fluid. I think what that does is it just leaves the door open for the Dodgers to continue to make changes and not have to explain it. There's a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. Just to the left of second base, and Dansby Swanson has the first major league hit of 2025. 1 on and 1 out.
Batter, center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
There was a curveball that hung in there. Remember the first pitch he threw to Swanson was that hanging curve. Swanson took it, got a good look at it. And then Yamamoto looked at Will Smith and hit his chest, said that's on me, because he did not locate that curveball very well. Center fielder Pete Crow Armstrong slices the ball foul, third base side, a fastball. Pete Crow Armstrong from Sherman Oaks, Southern California, just 22 years of age. He's had a meteoric rise through the minor league system. Debuted as a big leaguer last year with Chicago. Swings and fouls one away to the left again. Work hard and play hard in the new Tacoma with an I-Force turbocharged engine. It's a truck built for the bold. See your Toyota dealer today. We make it easy. No balls and 2 strikes to Pete Crow Armstrong. Yamamoto's pitch. There's a ground ball hit to the right side. Edman has it. Backhands, flips on to first quickly. And he gets Crow Armstrong for the out. 2 down. Swanson advances to second on the play.
And Armstrong, one of those players who you cannot take any extra time fielding the ball and then throwing. He can flat out run.
It looks like this infield's a little bouncy, doesn't it?
And we don't know the speed of the infield. You get some artificial surfaces, well, just like natural grass, too. You will label some ballparks as a very fast infield, and outfield, too, for that matter, and others as, not so fast.
Right-handed hitting catcher Miguel Amaya takes a splitter inside, ball 1.
Wrigley Field, for example, used to be known as a very slow infield and outfield. They didn't cut the grass that closely. Well, now it's a whole different story. It plays fast.
Swanson leads at second. Splitter is swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike to Amaya. Stretch by Yamamoto. He looks in, kicks, fires, and this ball is lifted in the air to right center and deep. Going back on it, Pages. He won't get it. That one is off the grass and off the wall. Swanson is in to score. It is a 2-out run scoring double for Miguel Amaya, and the Cubs strike first. They lead 1-0.
Not really a good pitch out away. Looked like the ball was actually hit a little bit towards the end of the bat, but still carried enough. We mentioned before the power alleys are anything but power. Only 360 feet, but 360 nonetheless.
Yeah, 329 down the lines, 360 to the alleys, and then 400 straight away. John Birdie, the number 9 hitter, second baseman, another right-handed batter facing Yamamoto. Curveball outside, ball 1. So Maya with the double, and the Cubs have broken the ice here in this ball game. It's 1-0. John Birdie's been around a little bit, spent some time with Miami. And he looks at a strike knee-high outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike to Birdie. Yamamoto set to go. Stretching. Now kicking and delivering. And a swinging strike to Birdie, 1-2. That splitter was a little high and it was inside.
Been a little inconsistent with the breaking stuff, the off speed so far.
Amaya leading at second base. Here's the pitch to Birdie. He strikes out looking. A splitter, and he just watched it go by. But the Cubs in the second inning get a run on 2 hits. They leave a man, no Dodger errors. Shohei Ohtani will bat second when we come back to start the 3rd inning. After 2 innings, it's the Cubs 1, Dodgers 0.
LA's best sports star. That's a good endorsement there.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Escape the confines of the city for the expansive beauty of the San Ynez Valley with a short 2-hour drive up the coast. Let Shumash Casino Resort be your destination getaway. Welcome to freedom. Go to shumashcasino.com. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
When it's game on, it's time for Shakey's Pizza, Chicken, and Mojo's. The triple play of flavor. with meal deal packages to feed any size group. Everyone loves Shakey's classic thin crust pizza, golden fried chicken, and crispy Mojo potatoes. Get it to go at Shakey's.com or watch the game at your local Shakey's with an ice cold pitcher of beer, piping hot pizza, and a mountain of Mojos. Share the good times at Shakey's today.
We want to remind you that every time the Dodgers win, Cars for Kids wins because we're making a donation. And you should too. Donate that old car to Cars for Kids now. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS today, and they'll pick up your car as soon as tomorrow. It's the quickest, easiest way to get rid of your unused vehicle. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go to carsforkids.org. That's 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go to carsforkids.org. Remember, that's Cars with a K.
Premier America Credit Union makes every day smoother with Premier Plus checking. No monthly fees, high dividends, and easy access to your funds. Visit premieramerica.com/earn-more. Federally insured by NCUA.
On its way, and this one is gone.
The LA Dodgers are back. Back to the field for more LA Dodgers baseball. And now we return to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth.
Andy Pages leads off for the Dodgers in the top half of the third inning. 1-0 Cubs with the lead. Pages facing Imanaga. And a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Last year in 116 Major League games during his rookie year, hit .248, 13 home runs. And he swings and fouls one straight back to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So far, we've seen a lot of splitters from both Yamamoto and Imanaga. Well, Pages from the right side looks out. Ohtani's on deck, and then Edman after that. The pitch. It's way high for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Andy Pages.
Imanaga, again, the velocity of his fastball is not something you say, oh, it's overpowering. But after you look at the off-speed pitches, it really enhances the perceived velocity of the hitter.
Pages fouls one back.
Yeah, for example, that was at 92, his elevated fastball, and Pages was a little bit late to the dance on the swing.
Shota Imanaga waiting on the hill. He sets at the belt, now kicks and delivers home, and Andy swings at a high splitter and strikes out. Second strikeout for Imanaga, and there's 1 out for the Dodgers in the third. Shohei Ohtani, National League Most Valuable Player, 50-50 guy last year, the only guy ever to do it. 0 for 1 tonight. He's grounded out to second. And the pitch way inside to him. Now, when Imanaga and Ohtani faced each other in the top of the first inning, it was the first time in Major League history that 2 Japanese-born players had faced one another in Tokyo. And Ohtani swings and misses at a high fastball.
Well, that was a swing and a half. There was nothing gentle about that attempt.
1 ball, 1 strike pitch. And Ohtani fouls it over toward the Cub dugout. Asks for time, and he gets it. Adjusts his elbow pad, and this is something that we became accustomed to last season. His first with the Dodgers. 2 strikes, he would call timeout and gather himself. Now a 1-2 pitch from Imanaga. Way up high with a fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Imanaga does not have great velocity on his four-seamer, about 92, 93. But he knows what to do with it. Here's the pitch. And Ohtani rips one right to the second baseman, Birdie, who had to leap up to make the catch. I mean, that was a hard-hit line drive, almost 100 miles an hour off the bat. And Birdie right there. So 2 down. And Tommy Edman coming up.
Hey, friends, opening week presented by Bank of America is coming up soon, so don't miss out as we celebrate your world champion LA Dodgers with exciting giveaways, special events, and a whole lot more. Just visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
Curveball to Tommy Edman, taken for a strike. Edman 0 for 1. He popped up to first in the first. Next offer to the switch hitter. Low and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Edman, extremely versatile. Dave Roberts telling us during spring training he expects Tommy to be in there every day, whether it's at second base or center field. He rips one down to third. Matt Shaw gloves it, throws on to first for the out. And the Dodgers done in order for the second time in 3 innings. And still without a hit in the ballgame. Through 2.5 at the Tokyo Dome, it's the Cubs 1, Dodgers nothing.
AM 570.
LA's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers.
You've waited all year for baseball, and it's finally here. Now get ready for Major League winning when you join the most generous Players Club in Southern California. Join and receive over $200 in free instant offers to enjoy at San Diego's favorite casino. Signing up for the Players Club is always quick, easy, and free. So visit valleyviewcasino.com to learn more today. Enjoy exclusive members-only events and special promotions tailored just for you. Your next big win is just a visit away at Valley View Casino and Hotel.
For over 35 years, Zenshi has been perfecting the art of handcrafted sushi. Each roll, a masterpiece, is made fresh daily with precision, passion, and a tradition you can taste. Now experience Zenshi's legendary sushi conveniently located at your local supermarket. Perfect for when you need a quality meal on the go. Lunch, dinner, a ball game? Grab Zenshi handcrafted sushi and enjoy exceptional flavor in every bite. Zenshi handcrafted sushi, fast, fresh, and easy. Pick up today at Ralph's and other local supermarkets near the deli counter.
Hi, I'm first baseman Freddie Freeman, but I have a job even bigger off the field, and that's being a dad to my 3 sons, Charlie, Brandon, and Maximus. Nothing is more important to me than ensuring my kids have a strong start in life, free from toxic stress. And that means taking time to play, being present, and having patience, even when it feels tough. First 5 California is my go-to resource for learning more tips to build kids up and prevent toxic stress from affecting their futures. Learn more ways to give your child a stronger start at first5california.com.
Deep to right field. It is into the upper deck.
Back to the boys in blue. The world champion LA Dodgers audio network. Never gets old.
Bottom of the 3rd inning, 1-0 Cubs. And top of the order up, Ian Happ hits one off the glove of Yamamoto. Rojas recovers, throws to first too late. That'll be a base hit for Ian Happ. And the Cubs with a leadoff man aboard in the bottom half of the 3rd. At AM/PM, when the Dodgers steal a base at home, you score a free hot dog and any 12-ounce slim Coca-Cola. Redeem your free feast in the AM/PM app. Let's play ball. AM/PM, too much good stuff. Seiya Suzuki, nobody out, runner at first. He is 0 for 1. He popped up to Rojas, the shortstop, first time up. Curveball in the dirt, blocked by Will Smith.
That's a great job by Will Smith to stop that ball from going back to the backstop. Had to slide way out. We don't see a whole lot of catchers, Tim, but we talk about it a lot, that don't have that much lateral movement. But Smith went way out to his right.
1 ball, no strike pitch from Yamamoto to Suzuki. Another curveball low.
And the reason for some of the catchers not having good lateral movement is that a lot of them now have adopted going down on one knee. Some are actually sitting on their back pocket and making sure they give a low target.
2-0 pitch coming to Suzuki. Target set by Smith. And Yamamoto hits the target with a fastball for a strike.
After they go inside, they jammed Suzuki his first time up. Broken bat.
Two ball, 1 strike offer is bounced towards short, cut off by Muncy. He'll have 1 play. It's to first. And he retires Suzuki 5-3, but Ian Happ moves up a station. 1 out and a runner at second.
And he did, in fact, try and jam him coming inside. Well, the Cubs 1 for 3 with runners in scoring position in that second inning. The Dodgers, they didn't help themselves in the second, where they went 0 for 3 with runner in scoring position.
The Kyle Tucker bounced out back to Yamamoto. Swings, pulls it foul up the first base side. Tucker 0 for 1. Kyle Tucker and the Cubs expect him to do some damage at Wrigley Field this year. No balls and a strike. Happ leads at second, pitches up high. Now, Wrigley Field, symmetrical the way the dimensions are, but it is quirky where the lines are longer than when you bring it into straightaway right and straightaway left. The wall comes in. And a pitch low.
Yeah, the wall comes in, and then it goes back out.
Yeah.
You know, down the line, 353 and 354, but 368 in the power alleys. Very friendly, but again, here at the Tokyo Dome, it's only 360 to the power alleys.
2 ball, 1 strike pitch to Kyle Tucker. That one faded outside off the plate. Tried a splitter and missed. 3-1. Falling behind. Cubs with 3 hits in the game so far. Dansby Swanson had the first one. Miguel Amaya drove him in last inning with a double. 3-1 pitch to Tucker. Swing and a miss at a splitter. And it's 3-2.
Well, Tucker can do a lot of different things, unfortunately. And he's a good hitter and a good fielder on top of it. But he was on the injured list for a considerable period of time last year. In fact, missed the last 3 months. Broken shin bone.
Stretch and the kick to pitch. And a ground ball right side. Tommy Edman is there. Scoops it up. Flips it on to first. And that takes care of that. So 2 out. But it does advance Happ another 90 feet. So with 2 down, the Cubs have a runner at third. And the batter will be Michael Busch, another left-handed hitter.
Cubs trying to come out of the chute much better than last year. They fell below 500 on the 6th of June, and they sat in last place in the All-Star break. But they didn't get back to 500 until the end of August.
Busch fly to center in the first, 0 for 1. 2 outs in the first pitch to Busch. Cut on and missed. He had trouble with the splitter before and looked like he had trouble with it right there. And now Bill Miller, the home plate umpire, whips his mask off and looks over to the Cubs side of things and started yelling at somebody.
Game 1. Someone's irritated already.
Yamamoto's 0-1 pitch. Another split and another swing and a miss. Well, looks like he's got Busch with this one.
Well, I would be shocked if there's a fastball thrown right here. And if it is a fastball thrown, don't hit the target, not the strike zone at least.
No balls, 2 strikes. Happ leads at third. Rojas playing toward the middle. And the pitch. Through the split again. This time he took it. And it was a little bit off the plate, below the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just have to make sure you keep the ball out of the dirt. No wild pitches here. It'll cost you a run if you throw them.
Yamamoto's next offer to Michael Busch coming. And it is swung on and fouled at the plate. Caught a piece of Will Smith. But he has been content to give Michael Busch a steady dose of the split-fingered fastball. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. Dodgers opening day record since they moved to Los Angeles, 38-29. Last 16 years, 13-3. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch from Yoshinobu Yamamoto. It's outside. As far as the Cubs go, their all-time opening day record, 81 wins, 66 losses, and 2 ties. Ties not in the modern day, but still, that's their all-time record. And a 2-2 pitch to Michael Busch. Splitter low.
Let's go with the splitter, but Busch has not chased pitches out of the strike zone in this at-bat.
3 balls, 2 strikes. And here comes the payoff pitch. It's bounced to the right side. High bounce for Tommy Edman, who fields it chest high, throws on to first. So 3 straight ground balls after the leadoff single by Happ. He's stranded at third. Through 3 full at the Tokyo Dome. It's the Cubs 1, Dodgers nothing.
LA's best sports star. That's a good endorsement there.
AM 570 LA Sports.
You've waited all year for baseball, and it's finally here. Now get ready for League winning when you join the most generous players club in Southern California. Join and receive over $200 in free instant offers to enjoy at San Diego's favorite casino. Signing up for the players club is always quick, easy, and free. So visit valleyviewcasino.com to learn more today. Enjoy exclusive members-only events and special promotions tailored just for you. Your next big win is just a visit away at Valley View Casino and Hotel.
The boys in blue are ready for another huge upcoming season with a lineup stacked from top to bottom with stars across the board.
And Hoffy Hot Dogs has a winning lineup as well with its own MVPs, premium beef franks, bacon-wrapped hot dogs, and natural casein beef franks.
Hoffy Hot Dogs are premium quality and premium taste, always local, always great.
Nothing better than baseball and hot dogs. Hoffy Hot Dogs, SoCal's local treasure, SoCal's local hot dog for nearly 100 years. Hoffy!
Local and so great.
It's a World Series win for LA!
Come celebrate an unforgettable opening week presented by Bank of America with your world champion Los Angeles Dodgers. Start the weekend early on Thursday, March 27th with a home opener versus the Tigers. Then get ready for the World Series ring ceremony on Friday, March 28th. The weekend continues with an Oral Hershiser jersey Saturday, March 29th and a Dodgers hoodie on Monday, March 31st. For tickets and more information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
This very moment.
Back to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth on your official home of Los Angeles Dodgers baseball.
1-0 Cubs, top of the 4th inning with Rick Monday. I'm Tim Neverett. So happy you're with us at this hour. Whether it's middle of the night out west or early morning watching the sun come up out east, no matter where you happen to be. Teoscar Hernandez leads off the top of the 4th inning, fouls a pitch away. And it's 0-1. For Teoscar, he struck out swinging in the first. Facing Shota Imanaga. Imanaga's pitch swung on and missed. And it's 0-2. As he has been intent on throwing a lot of splitters, especially to the right-handed hitters so far. Nothing into the count. Will Smith on deck, and then Max Muncy expected to also hit this inning. Here comes the pitch. 0-2. It's in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now, so far, so good for either pitcher. Just a little blemish in the 2nd inning with 2 hits that allowed the 1 Cub run. And a 1-2 now to Teoscar. And he takes a pitch up high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Last year, when Imanaga started a game, the Cubs were 23-6. And this one fouled away. In games that he didn't start, they were 60-73, 13 below 500.
He faced the Dodgers on September 10th at Dodger Stadium. He was the winning pitcher, went 7 innings, 3 runs, all 3 runs, solo home runs.
Imanaga's 2-2. Missed inside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2 to Teoscar Hernandez. The payoff pitch is swung on, fouled away.
Discovered the Tokyo Dome is also the home of the Japanese Hall of Fame. Our own David Vassay found an interesting display. The very base that was number 50 of stolen bases for Shohei Ohtani on display.
Pitch is up high to Hernandez, ball 4. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
The home of the world champion LA Dodgers. KLAC KYSR HD2 Los Angeles. Make us a preset on the free iHeartRadio app.
Will Smith will step to the plate, runner at first, and nobody out, and he takes a pitch in the outside corner. So they had the base from Miami in that museum.
Yep. In a glass display case. Just outside the dome is actually a kind of a small amusement park as well.
Smith pops this one up right side of the infield. Michael Bush called off by the second baseman, John Birdie. He'll make the catch.
Well, too many pop-ups in particular in that second inning with runners at first and second and nobody out. But by my count, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 pop-ups.
So if I remember right, that 50th base was third base in that game against Miami. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
He stole it rather easily. Max Muncy takes a breaking ball up high. I think it was the 19th of September, just off the top of my head. Thursday afternoon, 4 o'clock start in Miami. The greatest game ever played by an individual. I mean, try to find another one. I know Fred Lynn of the Red Sox had one against the Detroit Tigers that was close, but not as good as Ohtani's. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch outside. 2 balls and a strike to Max Muncy. Imanaga, 62 pitches to this point in the game. And that get to the middle part of the game, we got to start thinking about pitch counts for pitchers because it is the opener. We would suspect that we would see Yamamoto around the 75 pitch mark. He is stretched out beyond 60 already. And maybe the same for Imanaga. Pitch in the dirt to Muncy. And the count will go to 3-1. Max did walk his last time up in the second inning. And Cub manager Craig Counsell's getting on the phone to the bullpen. They're going to get somebody up in the Cub pen. They're scrambling down there. We'll see who he called for. And a pitch inside and called a strike. Now it's 3-2 to Muncy. Three ball, 2 strike pitch, and Muncy lets it go high. Ball 4, check swing. They go down to appeal at third, where John Lipka is the third base umpire, and he said he didn't go. So that's the second walk of the inning.
And 4th in the ball game. Dodgers have not been able to take advantage of it so far.
And the Cubs are going to make a mound visit here. This mound visit brought to you by Jacoby and Myers, because everyone deserves justice. So the first mound visit of the ball game. Tommy Hotovy, the pitching coach, is out to have it with Shota Imanaga's interpreter. He's at 65 pitches. He's walked 4 in the game so far. Walked 2 to start the second inning. Dodgers couldn't take advantage. They've got 2 on now. Looks like Ben Brown has gotten up, a right-hander. So Brown warming up in the bullpen for the Cubs. Kike Hernandez the batter. Dodgers have the tying run in scoring position. Go-ahead runs at first. Imanaga checks second, comes home. Pitch outside. Hernandez couldn't hold up his swing, and it's 0-1 to Kike.
Well, I noticed in Game 2, the exhibition games the Dodgers played. In Game 2, the Dodgers swung at a wheelbarrow full of breaking pitches out of the strike zone.
And Kike hits a high fly ball to center field. Going back after it is Pete Crow Armstrong in front of the warning track. He makes the catch. Teoscar will tag at second and advance to third. 2 men out, runners at the corners. Tying runs now 90 feet away.
So in this ball game, the Dodgers have not been well. They've chased a few pitches out of the strike zone, not nearly as many as they did in Game 2 of the exhibition games. But that's something you'll be concerned about, is that where did the strike zone go? Because during the Arizona portion, the Dodgers, quite frankly, were very selective with pitches that they offered it.
1-0 Cubs, top of the fourth, 2 on, 2 out. Michael Conforto, left on left matchup. And the first pitch is a sweeper, low and in. Check swing, and he did not go. 1 ball, no strikes. Conforto popped up to Matt Shaw, the third baseman, his first time up. Conforto actually hit lefties pretty well last year, 284. He swings and pops it up. Back a short left, coming in happy, calls for it, makes the catch, and the Dodgers strand 2 more. Another pop-up. So for the Dodgers in the top of the fourth, no runs, no hits, 2 left, no Cub errors. And at the end of the 3.5 innings, it's the Cubs 1, Dodgers nothing.
AM 570, LA Sports.
Eric Dickerson here for my favorite spot in the desert, Spotlight 29.
When you're in the Coachella Valley, nobody brings you fun and excitement like Spotlight 29 Casino.
Over 450 slot machines, brand new games like 5 Treasures Baccarat, and the best lineup of entertainers anywhere.
Go to spotlight29.com for details.
Plus, the gaming age is now 18.
So get to the Coachella Valley.
Enjoy great shows, bright lights, and big winnings. Spotlight 29.
It's where we raise our families, earn a living, enjoy life.
But when disaster strikes, it takes all of us to come together and make it home again.
Your Southern California Ford dealers are helping first responders with donations and support to the LA Fire Department and California Community Wildlife Recovery.
If your vehicles were damaged by the recent Los Angeles area fires, your Southern California Ford dealers are offering you employee pricing.
It takes all of us to turn heartache into hope and make it home again.
LA Strong, built Ford proud.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. When it comes to your child's health, you want the team from Children's Hospital Los Angeles. At CHLA, groundbreaking research meets world-class expertise, with care completely tailored to kids. U.S. News and World Report has once again named CHLA the #1 hospital in California and ranked in the top 10 nationally for pediatrics. Whether it's routine checkups or life-saving treatments, Children's Hospital Los Angeles is where families turn. Find an all-star doctor today at chla.org.
Back to more LA Dodgers baseball.
Home run, Ohtani!
Right here on the world champion LA Dodgers Auto Network.
1-0 Cubs. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Matt Shaw leads off. Takes a fastball at the knees down the middle for a strike. Shaw, 23 years old, 132 days. Youngest Cubs player to make his major league debut on opening day since 1991, when Gary Scott did it at 22 years and 23 days. #1 prospect for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. The University of Maryland swings at a pitch down and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Interesting stance for Shaw to begin with. It's like the top half of the body doesn't match with the bottom half. He has a high leg kick, but the upper body is turned around. You can read the name on his back from center field. He's turned around so much.
And he swings and strikes out at a splitter. So Shaw is done. He's 0 for 2. 1 out for the Cubs here in the fourth.
Hey, friend, join us for a historical day that takes place on March 28th. That's when your world champion Dodgers will receive their World Series rings in a special pregame ceremony. So check it out. More information, Dodgers.com/tickets.
Dansby Swanson 1 for 1. Singled and scored the game's only run. Right-hand hitting shortstop takes a fastball low and away.
And when those rings are presented, everyone will be looking, opening up the case and see what's the design this year.
They've done a great job keeping that secret. Only a few people know what the rings look like. Pitches inside, and it's 2-0. But yeah, it's going to be a fabulous day. It's a day that every player waits for. Get the hardware that they earned. Here's the 2-0. And this one is lifted foul out of play down the right field side.
Well, there's a lot of players, Tim, and a lot of great players and players that had just tremendous careers and played for a long time that never even get to a World Series, much less win one.
2-ball, 1-strike pitch from Yamamoto. And that's inside. Trying to split her and missed. 3-1. And I'm sure, the one thing I'm sure about, and I'm sure you are as well, is that those rings will be spectacular. Again, just like the last ones. Here's a swing and a ground ball wide of third, foul. You know, they're so big these days, they're more like trophies.
They're like mini bracelets.
Yeah, they're big, they're heavy. And they are something. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, they're large enough. If they had wheels, you'd have to register with the DMV.
That's right. Will Smith giving the sign out electronically with PitchCom. That's velcroed to the top of his right shin guard. Now Yamamoto ready to throw. His pitch is swung on and missed. He wanted the cutter that time. And Swanson goes out on strike. Strikeout number 2, number 3 in the ballgame.
Well, baseball, nothing new in Japan. You really go back to 150 years ago. It was really ingrained into the culture and introduced in 1872 by an American professor who was teaching at one of the academies in Tokyo.
Pete Crow Armstrong, first ball swinging, grounds it toward the middle, right behind the second base bag is Miguel Rojas. He throws him out, and that's it. Side retired in order. We'll go to the 5th inning. Dodgers looking for a hit. They are hitless in this ball game. Miguel Rojas will lead off when we come back. It's the Cubs 1, Dodgers nothing.
This is AM 570 LA Sports.
Hey, LA County. Freddie Freeman here to tell you that recycling your cans, glass, and plastic beverage containers is a perfect grand slam. Not only does it keep our neighborhoods clean, but it also helps fight climate change. And hey, it can even put some extra cash back in your pocket. Now that's a triple play. Recycle like an MVP and step up to the plate. Head to cleanla.com to find a recycling center near you. Let's keep LA in the game and swing for a greener tomorrow.
Celebrate 90 years of racing at Santa Anita Park every Friday through Sunday with millions in payouts every race day. Get on track for experiences like $30,000 pot of gold, fried chicken day, and Santa Anita Derby Day.
Keep your car or truck working at peak performance by taking it to Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change, where they offer stay-in-your-car service while you wait. Locations all over Southern California. Find a location nearest you at SoCalOilChange.com.
You win the World Series,
clinching a World Series championship.
You're the world champions.
As it should be.
And that's fine. For now.
I'm going to need more.
But you know what sounds even better? Back-to-back.
Back-to-back-to-back.
World champions. Dodger baseball is here.
This is just the beginning.
Don't miss a moment of the action all season long as the boys in blue look to run it back. Hear every game on air at AM 570 and streaming online on the iHeartRadio app. The 5th inning is presented by Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. San Manuel is now Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Find out more at Yamava.com.
New pitcher in the ballgame for the Cubs as we go to the 5th inning. Shota Imanaga does not give up a hit, but he's taken out after 69 pitches, 43 of those good for strikes. And right-hander Ben Brown comes in. So Ben Brown will take over, and he will face Miguel Rojas, Andy Pages, and Shohei Ohtani. Brown, 6'6" right-hander out of East Setauket, New York. Former Philadelphia Phillies farmhand. 15 games in the big leagues last year, went 1-3. And he winds and delivers his first pitch of the ball game at 95, knee high on the outside corner for a called strike to Rojas. Rojas 0 for 1, flied to left in the second. Brown winds, kicks, fires, and Rojas chases one way up high out of the zone for strike 2. Brown winds, fires, and that's up high. This pitching change brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers need a base runner, got to find a way to get a run. And that pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed. Strike three. Rojas is out.
That's another breaking ball referred to the second game of the exhibition. So a lot of breaking stuff out of the strike zone. Dodgers offered that. It happened again.
Well, coming up now will be Andy Pages. He was a strikeout victim in the third inning. Brown winds, kicks, delivers. Breaking ball outside, ball one. Dodgers and the Cubs from Tokyo starting the major league season. Second year in a row the Dodgers have played in Asia. Last year in Seoul, South Korea. Next year they will not go anywhere. That's a World Baseball Classic year, so there will be no early season, regular season games anywhere, which will in turn be a lot longer spring training for the Dodgers than they've had the last 2 years. Here's a 3-0 to Andy Pages, and that is on the inside corner for a called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to Andy. Brown turns, fires. That's up high, ball 4, and the Dodgers will accept their 5th walk of the game. They didn't walk 5 times, but nothing to show for it. And here comes Ohtani. Maybe he can change things.
Well, the franchise record last year, 99 extra base hits for Ohtani.
Ohtani is 0 for 2. And he swings at a breaking ball down and in.
And that was another swing and a miss and a breaking ball out of the strike zone.
An amazing season last year. Hitting .310. Scored 134 runs. That led the league. Here's the pitch. Hey, swing and a miss at another curveball. And Ohtani is 0-2. He grounded to second his first time up, lined sharply to second back in the 3rd inning. He homered in his second at bat in his first exhibition game against the Yomiuri Giants from Tokyo. Now the 0-2. Fouled back, fastball. Facing 24-year-old Ben Brown. .54 home runs, 59 stolen bases. Next pitch, swung on, up to right field. That's a base hit. Pages rounding second. He's on his way to third. And Shohei Ohtani gets the first Dodger hit tonight and moves the tying run all the way to third base.
Second baseman,
Really remarkable. Ohtani, so strong. Remarkable. He holds his hands way out. And it's almost like a statue. Stands there a long time. You've got to be really strong to be able to do that. And he absolutely jumped all over that pitch.
Exit velocity 107.4 off the bat. It's not that often he hits a soft grounder anywhere. Now Tommy Edman with 1 out, a chance to tie the ball game. Switch hitter now batting left, swings and hits it to left field. A diving attempt. It's trapped by Happ. Throw to second. Ohtani slides in safely. Pages comes in to score. And Tommy Edman with a game-tying single.
Boy, there's a lot that went right in that spot. Great swing by Edman. First offer to him. And very heads-up base running by both Pages and by Ohtani. Pages making sure he's not going to get doubled up. And then for Ohtani being able to retrieve enough and beat that plate down to second base, although the throw was offline by Happ.
First and second, 1 out for Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch to Teoscar, breaking ball, cut on and missed. Hernandez 0 for 1. Walked his last time up in the 4th inning. Ohtani at second, Edman at first. Another great chance to build an inning here. Go ahead runs in scoring position. Another breaking ball, cut on and missed. Ben Brown showing a great aptitude to throw that knuckle curve. He's getting tremendous break on it tonight indoors. 0-2 is a bouncing ball hit to third. But go to second for one. On to first. It's overthrown. Ohtani is going to come in and score, and the Dodgers have a 2-1 lead.
Mistakes. Who makes mistakes in critical spot? Teoscar Hernandez, not a slow runner, but for the Cubs, that's just a giveaway of a run. And the Dodgers say thank you very much.
John Birdie with a throwing error, so the E4, fielder's choice E4, and the run scores. Edman is out 5-4. And Teoscar Hernandez down to second base. So Dodgers with 2 runs in here in the 5th. Lead it 2-1. 1-0 pitch. Will Smith takes a strike. Well, Imanaga, in spite of the walks, was still baffling with that splitter he throws. Did not give up a hit. Dodgers' first hit came off the bat of Ohtani here in the 5th inning. Pitch thrown in the dirt, a fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Will. Both the Dodgers and the Cubs split their exhibitions with the Hanshin Tigers and the Yomiuri Giants, with the Giants going 0-2 and the Tigers going 2-0. And the Hanshin Tigers shut out both the Cubs and the Dodgers. Now the stretch in the pitch. A check swing, and that was too far.
Another breaking ball way out of the strike zone. I mean, I'm bringing it up because I was amazed, again, that's the second game of the exhibition. Time after time after time. And that's one thing the Dodgers are going to have to be a little bit more cognizant of.
Full count, 1 out. Teoscar at second to pitch. And Will hits a bounding ball that leaps over Swanson into left field. Teoscar Hernandez around third. He'll score standing up. It's 3-1. Well, that ball just jumped off the artificial turf and leaped over the head of the shortstop Dansby Swanson. And the Dodgers have picked up a 3rd run. And it looks like Tommy Hotovy is going to come out for a mound visit. And this mound visit brought to you by Jacoby and Myers, because everyone deserves justice.
That was another breaking ball down. May have been slightly out of the strike zone, but for Will Smith, he's able to stay back very nicely on that pitch.
Smith at first base. Still men on base for the Dodgers. And this all started with 1 out when Andy Pages walked. Rojas struck out to start the inning. Pages walked, and then Ohtani got the first hit of the game for the Dodgers. Tommy Edman followed up with a run-scoring single. Teoscar Hernandez reaching on the fielder's choice in the air, and then Smith with the RBI base hit. Now Max Muncy has walked twice. The left-handed slugger looks out at the right-hander Ben Brown. Pitch. Curveball inside corner for a strike. The final numbers on Imanaga: 4 innings, no hits, no runs, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts, 69 pitches. And pitch up high to Max. 2 balls and a strike. And now this flips things for Yamamoto, as he was on the wrong side of the decision until this inning. And the pitch. And that's on the inside corner. Of course, he won't qualify for a decision in a regular season game until he gets through the 5th as the starter. Spring training game, you pitch 1 inning, they'll give you a win, but it's different in the spring. Here's the pitch. And that is up high. But after this series, when the Dodgers return home, they'll continue with 3 exhibition games against the Angels, and they'll go back to those same kind of scoring rules. But kind of important to have those games, too. And I'll tell you why. Here's a 3-2. And Max fouls it off. One thing they found last year was that when they came back and played the exhibition games, it really gave the players an opportunity to get back on Pacific time. You don't have a lot of time to do that. Sometimes it takes the body a few days to readjust. And rather than go into regular season games right away where you might risk not playing your best, it gives them an opportunity to still work out the bugs and then get ready for games that count again.
Well, you're really going through a transition because in the Arizona portion of spring training, it's predominantly day games. Now you get your time schedule all messed up, if you will, in this trip over there, and then you're going to come back so they can get reacclimated.
3-2, bounce foul up the first base side.
Yeah, but the Dodgers, quite frankly, with coming back and you've got those 3 exhibition games, how big of an issue is the rib cage muscle, or at least discomfort the left side of the ribs for Freddie Freeman in this game? He was scratched from the lineup about an hour prior to game time.
Payoff pitch, caught on and missed. He threw the curve, and Muncy strikes out. But a big inning for the Dodgers as they come up with 3 runs on 3 hits. There was an error and a man left through 4.5 at the Tokyo Dome. It's the Dodgers 3, Cubs 1.
At the crack of a bat, crack open a bat. Budweiser is the official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. There's no better way to celebrate a home run than an ice-cold Bud. Stock up the fridge because it's time to play ball. Baseball fans, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Hey, Dave, we need your truck to help us haul the gear for our camping trip.
Sure, but it's not a truck. It's a Traverse.
Introducing the first ever Chevy Traverse Z71. Perfect for hauling camping gear, sports equipment, or whatever else you need for outdoor adventures.
Hey, Dave. Beach day next Saturday. Can you bring your truck and help with the cooler and umbrellas?
Yep, but it's not a truck. It's a Traverse.
With best-in-class max cargo volume and standard best-in-class 17.7-inch diagonal touchscreen among 3-row SUVs, it's the perfect companion on any trip.
Hi, Dave. Want to go off-roading this weekend? And bring your truck.
Of course, but it's not a truck. It's a Traverse.
Right, my bad. Can you bring your Traverse?
Happy to.
Make the most out of life's adventures in a Chevy Traverse. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Based on latest available competitive data, with rear seats folded flat. Cargo and load capacity limited by weight and distribution.
This is LA Dodgers baseball.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Los Angeles Dodgers and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Dodgers 3, Cubs 1. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. And Yamamoto will face the bottom part of the order. The catcher, Miguel Amaya, who has an RBI double. He's 1 for 1. Swings at the first pitch and grounds it to short. Backhand play by Rojas. He'll fire on to first in time to get Amaya. Good play by Miguel, having to cross over and move to his right. And then made a good strong throw across the diamond. 1 away. Not an easy play.
And again, it looks like this infield surface, and it would apply to the outfield as well, is rather quick on the artificial stuff.
John Birdie hits one to the right side, grabbed by Kike Hernandez. He thought for a second about flipping to Yamamoto, and he said, "Nah, I got this," and he tucked and ran and stepped on the bag, and after one pitch, he retires birdie. There are 2 down, so 2 very quick outs for Yamamoto in the Cub half of the 5th.
Yeah, 2 pitches and 2 outs. By the way, opening week presented by Bank of America is coming up, so don't miss out. We celebrate your world champion, LA Dodgers, with exciting giveaways, special events, and a whole lot more. So just visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
Ian Happ takes a fastball strike on the outer half. Well, what's the thing? I mean, 1 pitch out to start the inning. You're up next. A lot of the time, you're going to take a strike. You're going to take a pitch. You don't want to get 2 outs on 2 pitches, but Birdie saw a pitch in the outer half, thought he could go the other way with it, but Kike played him the right way. 1-1, and that's up high. 2 balls and a strike. What was your philosophy as a hitter? I mean, there are certain circumstances you might take a whack at it, but a lot of times you're going to make the pitcher work, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
2-1's outside.
The only way you may drift away from that, Tim, is if you go up and say, look, I'm going to have this perception of the counts 3 balls and no strikes. It has to be as if you're going to put it on a batting tee in that spot.
3-1 fouled away, just a high fastball. Now full count on Ian Happ, switch hitting left fielder.
One of the many things you learn as a hitter is that, okay, which pitches do you handle best? What's the location? If you don't know that, you're still lost. You also need to recognize your weak spots. Everybody's got them.
Yamamoto shook off a couple of signs, now settles on one and throws a breaking ball. It's popped up back of the plate, and that'll go up into the seats. Speaking of seats, they have 55,000 of them. So just imagine Dodger Stadium with a dome. It's almost like that. It's certainly a different design, but you can fit almost as many people in there. 3-2. Strike 3 called. He got him with a fastball in the outside corner. 96 for Yamamoto. And that is back-to-back 1-2-3 innings against the Cubs. He's retired 9 straight Chicago hitters. We go to the 6th. The score, the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 1.
This is AM 570 LA Sports.
Welcome back to Talking Snack Radio. Big news, Bob.
Let's hear it.
When the Dodgers steal a base, fans get a free AM/PM hot dog and 12-ounce slim Coca-Cola with the AM/PM app.
That's right, Mike. This is a real game changer.
More like a life changer.
Hey-o.
This is the MVP of promos.
I better start carrying my mustard bottle around.
Slide into free snacks with the official convenience store of the Dodgers. AM/PM. Too much good stuff. Only 1,000 deals available per game on the AM/PM app for 24 hours through September 28th. Only at participating AM/PM stores while supplies last.
Wildfires don't wait. Neither should you. Protect your home and property now. Start preparing with Defensible Space. Clear away dead vegetation within 100 feet of your home, especially within the first 5 feet surrounding your house. Continue preparing by hardening your home with fire-resistant upgrades to help protect against wildfire exposure. Learn more from CAL FIRE on what it means to be ready at readyforwildfire.org.
California's #1 casino just got better. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is now the only AAA 5-diamond rated casino hotel in the country. Become a Club Serrano member today and enjoy added perks like exclusive rewards at Monarch Beach Golf Links and Palms Casino Resort, Las Vegas. VIP at another casino? Trade up and take advantage of the Tier and Offer Match program at Yamava Resort and Casino. Voted #1 casino outside of Vegas by Newsweek. Details at yamava.com. Restrictions apply. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
The 5th inning was presented by Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. San Manuel is now Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Find out more at yamava.com.
Dodgers with a 3-1 lead, starting the top of the 6th inning. Ben Brown delivering to Kike Hernandez, who fouls the pitch away. And it's 0-1 to Kike, who's 0 for 2. He takes low here with fastball at 97. 1 ball, 1 strike to Kike. Popped into an infield fly in the 2nd inning and then flied out deep to center in the 4th, but it was deep enough to move a runner up 90 feet. Two balls and a strike to Kike Hernandez. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball. Pretty much seen fastball, curveball out of Brown. Now, the great Sarah Langs, who does a lot of research for MLB, has a great number today. Talking about Japanese-born players who have scored runs in regular season major league games in Japan. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Kike's out on strikes. One away for the Dodgers in the sixth. Well, Shohei Ohtani did it tonight. He's one of two. Hideki Matsui, back in '91, did it twice in consecutive days. And the interesting thing is that Hideki Matsui, while Ohtani was growing up, was one of the players that he idolized and he really wanted to be like as a hitter. And it just so happens they share another record. Now, you look in the Dodger dugout, and Yamamoto's getting handshakes everywhere, so he may be done. Michael Conforto takes high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dodgers have action in the bullpen. Left-hander Anthony Bonda's warming up. Conforto 0 for 2. Popped up foul to third, and then flied out to left. Swings and misses. It's 1-2. Yamamoto through 5. He's qualified for a decision and retired the last 9 he's faced. 1 out, base is empty. Brown peers over the edge of the webbing of his glove. Now fires home. Throws one in the dirt. Swung on and missed. They'll have to throw down to first to complete the strikeout with Conforto on the run. And there's 2 down.
It's another pitch out of the strike zone.
Miguel Rojas.
Yeah, there's been a lot of chases in this game.
Yeah, it's one thing if it's swing and miss, or you're swinging early in the count, but the last 2 games now, this one really counts. No eraser used on this one.
Pitch is in the dirt to Miguel Rojas. Rojas 0 for 2. One ball, no strikes to Rojas in the pitch. And that is a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bill Miller calling the balls and strikes, the crew chief, a veteran. And Rojas grounds it to third. Whoa, what a snare by Shaw. Throws it offline to first. That will go off the sidewall, and Rojas will end up at second base on a throwing error by Shaw. He made a great play to start, and the rookie in his major league debut tonight may have been a bit anxious to make that throw, and he hurried it.
Boy, an incredible stop going to his left on a ball that was a hard smash. Fielded it, turned his back to home plate, but he missed the first base bag by 15 feet down the right field line.
So that'll be ruled a base hit for Rojas. And then he'll get the second on the throw. Throwing error. So base hit E5.
But quite a pick to begin with at third base.
Andy Pages walked and scored in the 5th. Struck out swinging back in the 3rd. Rojas leads at second. 2 out. Brown's pitch outside and low. Ball 1. And here's Ohtani on deck. Ready for the 1-0. And a pitch outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Pages looking out at the right-hander, Ben Brown, who peeks back at second. Rojas in his lead. Now the pitch. That's in the dirt. Curveball. Good scoop by Amaya, the catcher. 3 balls, no strikes to Pages. And when you've got Ohtani on deck and a runner in scoring position, figure it might be good to throw strikes to the guy in front of him rather than face him with an extra man on. But The pitch is high and inside, and Brown can't find a strike. Cubs have nobody warming in the bullpen right now, and here comes Ohtani with 2 outs and 2 on.
Speaking of nobody, there's nobody leaving his seats right now either in Tokyo.
Well, they say that the people who are over there will tell you that you can't walk a city block without seeing Shohei Ohtani's face on something, some kind of video board or ad or whatever. He is the most popular guy in the country. First pitch to him, and he'll take a strike. Got a heater on the inside part of the plate.
Well, we understand to park in one of the seats in the last couple of days has been anywhere from $2,000 to $8,000.
The Cubs getting some action in the bullpen now as Ohtani chases a breaking ball in the dirt. He's 0-2. He was 0-2 last time before ripping a line drive single into right field for a hit. Nothing in 2 to Shohei Ohtani. And Brown ready to deliver. Looks at the runners, now comes home. And did Ohtani go? Yes, he did. He couldn't hold up on the curveball. It's got to be a really good one because he's getting a lot of chases. Ohtani strikes out, and the Dodgers leave 2. They get a hit. There was 1 error. Through 5.5, it's the Dodgers 3, Cubs 1.
LA's best sports star. That's a good endorsement there.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Baseball fans, are you ready for baseball season? Time to stock up for game day at Superior Grocers. Download the Superior app for the latest deals and weekly specials and make every game a grand slam with Superior Grocers. Quality, variety, and value.
It's where we raise our families, earn a living, enjoy life.
But when disaster strikes, it takes all of us to come together and make it home again.
Your Southern California Ford dealers are helping first responders with donations and support to the LA Fire Department and California Community Wildlife Recovery.
If your vehicles were damaged by the recent Los Angeles area fires, your Southern California Ford dealers are offering you employee pricing.
It takes all of us to turn heartache into hope and make it home again.
LA Strong, built Ford proud.
Take your fun higher at Harrah's Resort SoCal with the help of Mayor Martin Short. Test your luck on the casino floor 24 hours a day. Indulge in a winning meal in the world's largest Hell's Kitchen or try a mayor-approved treatment at the spa at Harrah's. To score your winning getaway, visit harrahssocal.com today.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we are consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Your best care is closer than you think. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of over 280 locations in Southern California, from the Central Coast to the South Bay.
Now,
this very moment,
back to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth on your official home of Los Angeles Dodgers baseball.
Dodgers 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors. The Cubs 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors. Go to the bottom of the 6th inning. And a new pitcher on for the Dodgers. It is left-hander Anthony Banda. He takes over facing Seiya Suzuki. First pitch, check swing, foul ball. For Yamamoto, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 72 pitches. 48 for strikes, and a pitch, check, swing, foul ball again. It's 0-2.
Please continue to attack for foul ball.
And right now, Yamamoto would be the pitcher of record on the plus side. While Ben Brown would be on the other side. Imanaga would get a no decision. Still a bunch to play, though. We're only in the bottom of the 6th. There's Banda. It's his first appearance of the season. And when he came over to the Dodgers last year, he really figured some things out, throws it down and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. He ended up being a key guy out of the bullpen.
And for Yamamoto, counting up 8 ground ball outs tonight.
The pitch. Suzuki strikes out. Oh, he caught the inside corner. A beautiful pitch by Banda. And Suzuki strikes out. There's one away.
Strong point for this Dodger ball club. You look at a year ago, in particular in postseason play, was in fact the bullpen.
Nobody on and one man out. Kyle Tucker is 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice. The other thing about Yamamoto, how many swings and misses he got on the splitter tonight. That was also really good sign.
Well, it started off kind of attention getting. He went a full count 3-2. The very first batter that he faced in the ball game walked him. That was the only free pass he issued.
Oh, high fastball cut on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dodgers have a right-hander throwing in the pen. It's Ben Kasparius. 1-1 pitch is hit in the air. Shallow left. Coming in to make the play is Conforto. And there are 2 down.
The next batter, first baseman, Michael Busch.
And Michael Busch will be the batter. He's 0 for 2. Busch flying to center in the first and grounded to second in the third. Pitch way up and in. Ball 1. Game number 1 tomorrow night, same time, or tomorrow morning, wherever you happen to be, same time. Set your alarm again. Roki Sasaki will make his major league debut. And we're telling you that is appointment listening. From what we've seen so far of him in spring training, it could be really incredible tomorrow. Now Busch hits one up in the air, shallow center. Coming in is Paez, and he'll make the catch, picking it out of the ceiling. And it's another 1-2-3 inning. 12 straight Cub hitters have been set down in a row. We'll go to the 7th. It's the Dodgers 3, Cubs 1.
AM 570, LA Sports.
Hey, this is Adrian Gonzalez. Daniels Jewelers is a proud sponsor of the Trip Around the Diamond and your family jeweler since 1948. Daniels is giving every fan a voucher for a free team bracelet and $50 off any $99 purchase. Visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball to get your voucher. That's danielsjewelers.com/baseball. You can redeem at any of the 100 Daniels Jewelers stores nationwide. Own the dream with Daniels Jewelers.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. When it comes to your child's health, you want the all-star team from Children's Hospital Los Angeles. U.S. News and World Report has once again named CHLA the #1 hospital in California and ranked in the top 10 nationally for kids. Learn more today at chla.org.
Premier America Credit Union makes every day smoother with Premier Plus checking. No monthly fees, high dividends, and easy access to your funds. Visit premieramerica.com/earnmore. Federally insured by NCUA.
That's it! It's a World Series win for LA! They've done it! They finished the job and give Los Angeles the parade it's been waiting for!
Join us for a historical day on March 28th when your world champion Dodgers receive their World Series rings in a special pregame ceremony. Be a part of history and join the celebration as the boys in blue cement their legacy among the all-time Dodger greats. Visit Dodgers.com/tickets. Vroom, vroom. From the Galpin Motors broadcast booth. Streaming right to your mobile device. LA Dodgers baseball continues on its official home.
It's Chevy Truck Month, and there's no better time to do what you do best than a Chevy Silverado. Shop now at SoCalChevy.com. Tommy Edman leads off against Ben Brown. Brown still in the ball game for the Cubs. 3-1 Dodgers. Top of the 7th inning. Game 1 of the season. 161 remaining after this. Plus more. More than likely, we would expect.
That's the expectations going in. If you're wearing a Dodger uniform, you're a Dodger fan, anyone in the organization. It's not 162. They set their sights on World Series.
Edman grounds it off the glove of Brown toward the first base side. He picks up the loose ball. Underhand toss to Bush at first to get Edman. And Tommy Edman now 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
And you know, Tim, those expectations are so important. And, you know, some people say, well, yeah, that's all well and good. No, that's the mindset of the organization. They're not out there to get a tan at day games. They're out there to win ball games. And coming off of a world championship, everybody knows when the Dodgers are coming into town.
Teoscar Hernandez backs away from a breaking ball that really didn't break. It just kind of sailed up high and out of the strike zone. And the pitch. That's also high. Fastball. Cubs have action in the bullpen. Right-hander Eli Morgan is warming up. And again, Ben Kasparius for the Dodgers. So action in both bullpens right now. Next offer comes to Teoscar. He swings, hits a high fly ball, shallow center field. Slight right center field for Pete Armstrong. Pete Crow Armstrong out of Harvard Westlake. He'll make the catch. And there are 2 down for the Dodgers in the 7th.
Speaking of expectations with the Dodger ball club and organization, they're attempting to be the first team since the 2000 New York Yankees to win back-to-back world championships.
24 years. There's never been a repeat champ in that period of time, almost a quarter century. Strike to Smith. Dodgers have had 14 straight winning seasons, though, from 2011 to 2024. And the longest National League streaks of consecutive winning seasons, 15 straight. You got to go back to the 1899 Pirates, who did it for 1899 to 1913. 1939 to 1953 Cardinals. The Braves, 91 to 2005. And from 2008 to 2022, the Cardinals. The Dodgers can tie that this year. Pitches in the dirt, 3-1 to Will Smith. And if you joined us late, no Freddie Freeman tonight, no Mookie Betts. Betts is already back in Los Angeles. And Freddie Freeman, a late scratch tonight. A strike called. Well, first game of the year. Bill Miller's got a big zone tonight, doesn't he?
Gigantic.
He has a big strike zone tonight, so you better be up there swinging. Now a 3-2 pitch. And Will swings, fouls it off to the right. Two outs, nobody on. Dodgers up 3-1 in the 7th. Brown winds and delivers. The breaking ball low, and he walked Will Smith.
You know, we talk about scouting reports. Hitters having mud pitchers. Greg Counsell going to come out and make more than a scouting report. It looks like he's going to make a change. But if I'm doing a scouting report on Bill Miller, who is a fine umpire, I want to underline that.
Yeah.
He's a crew chief. But if my scouting report is going to list anything to his right, as he's umpiring, to his right, that corner of the plate has been a little bit, well, fruitful for pitchers.
Has been. Craig Counsell comes out of the dugout. He will relieve Ben Brown of duty. This pitch change brought to you by Navien, high-efficiency tankless water heaters, boilers, and the new NPF Hydro Furnace. Next-level comfort, perfect for your home and the environment. Learn more at hydrofurnace.com. Max Muncy will face Eli Morgan when we come back. 2 down and a man on, top of the 7th inning. The score, the Dodgers 3, Cubs 1.
Hey, Dave. We need your truck to help us haul the gear for our camping trip.
Sure, but it's not a truck. It's a Traverse.
Introducing the first ever Chevy Traverse Z71. Perfect for hauling camping gear, sports equipment, or whatever else you need for outdoor adventures.
Hey, Dave. Beach day next Saturday. Can you bring your truck and help with the cooler and umbrellas?
Yep, but it's not a truck. It's a Traverse.
With best-in-class max cargo volume and standard best-in-class 17.7-inch diagonal touchscreen among 3-row SUVs, it's the perfect companion on any trip.
Hi, Dave. Want to go off-roading this weekend? And bring your truck?
Of course, but it's not a truck. It's a Traverse.
Right, my bad. Can you bring your Traverse?
Happy to.
Make the most out of life's adventures in a Chevy Traverse. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Based on latest available competitive data, with rear seats folded flat. Cargo and load capacity limited by weight and distribution. Welcome back to Talking Snack Radio. Big news, Bob.
Let's hear it.
When the Dodgers steal a base, fans get a free AM/PM hot dog and 12-ounce slim Coca-Cola with the AM/PM app.
That's right. This is a real game changer.
More like a life changer.
Hey-o.
This is the MVP of promos.
Better start carrying my mustard bottle around.
Slide into free snacks with the official convenience store of the Dodgers. AM/PM. Too much good stuff. Only 1,000 deals available per game on the AM/PM app for 24 hours through September 28th. Only at participating AM/PM stores while supplies last.
Eli Morgan out of Rancho Palos Verdes throws one pitch. Max Muncy grounds out to second base. And we will step aside, but first, Shakey's Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game day, it's group day at Shakey's.com. We'll take time out. Stretch time, middle of the 7th at the Tokyo Dome. 3-1 Dodgers lead.
LA's best sports star. That's a good endorsement there.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? It's a no-cost maintenance plan that covers all normal factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. All work is performed by factory-trained technicians using genuine Toyota parts. Toyota Care will keep your new Toyota running like, well, a Toyota. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Everything you need to find your perfect Toyota is right at your fingertips at Toyota.com. Explore our full lineup of vehicles. Compare features side by side. Search our available inventory. You can even find the best local offers. Everything you need is just a few clicks away on Toyota.com. So for your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV, just visit Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
When it comes to personal injury, Jacoby & Myers knocks it out of the park. And with a winning record of more than $2 billion in settlements, Jacoby & Myers is California's MVP. If you've been injured, don't settle for less than the firm voted the #1 personal injury firm 5 years in a row. Get the justice you deserve with Jacoby & Myers. Call 1-800-5-MILLION for a free consultation today. And let the big league lawyers fight for you. Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Deep to right field. It is into the upper deck.
Back to the boys in blue, the world champion LA Dodgers audio network.
Never gets old.
3-1 Dodgers, bottom of the 7th inning. Ben Kasparius comes out of the bullpen to make his first appearance of 2025 with a big club facing Matt Shaw. He delivers outside and low ball 1. Kasparius had 3 appearances with the Dodgers last year and found himself in the World Series. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air, shallow right. Tommy Edman is out. He makes the catch. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers audio network.
The home of the world champion LA Dodgers. KLAC KYSR HD2 Los Angeles. Make us a preset on the free iHeartRadio app.
Dansby Swanson, shortstop, is up 1 for 2. And the pitch by Kasparius is a fastball high. Bottom of the 7th is brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. And the pitch. And that goes to the backstop. Kasparius had a great spring. And I think had an inkling early on as he delivers high for a ball, 3-0. Had an inkling early on in the spring that he might have a chance to make this ball club. And was told for sure in the latter half of spring training. Strike called, 3-1 the count.
And here the first game this year, I mean, he showed he did not shy away from things in postseason last year, but gets the call here, a 2-run deficit.
And Swanson hits one high in the air, deep to right field. Teoscar back to the wall, and at the wall he makes the catch. That wall, as an outfielder, can get on you in a hurry. But that's 2 down, 2 up and 2 down against Kasparius, and he'll now face Pete Crow Armstrong.
Yeah, Kasparius understands. I mean, here's the Cubs, 2-run deficit. They're trying to get runners on base so they can bring the potential tying run to home plate, but hasn't worked so far.
Kasparius winds, the right-hander deals a breaking ball cut on and fouled away.
That was a good power curveball right there.
He's got some gas on that curve. Now the next offer, the 0-1. Curveball again. This time it's down and in. 1-1 to Pete Crow Armstrong. The wind by Kasparius and the pitch. Fouled away to the left. I mean, that was a fastball down the middle. And Crow Armstrong reacted pretty negatively after that foul ball because that was probably the pitch he's been waiting to see.
And that's a pitch that a hitter will be thinking about later on tonight when they finally go to bed. Boy, I had a pitch, I didn't do anything with it.
Kasparius winds, kicks, fires a 99-mile-an-hour fastball, a little bit high.
Well, you combine the 99 heater with that curveball that he has thrown, the first one to Crow Armstrong. That's quite a duo.
2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 98 in the heater. That's 15 in a row set down by Dodger pitching. We go to the 8th. It's the Dodgers 3, Cubs 1.
AM 570.
LA's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers.
Escape the confines of the city for the expansive beauty of the Santa Ynez Valley. Enjoy a vibrant 2-hour drive up coast to your destination getaway. Shumash Casino Resort. Trade in your daily hustle and bustle for a stress-free, no agenda necessary break. We have all your favorite things, from a spacious gaming floor to a relaxing pool to an elegant 4-diamond restaurant. Pure joy awaits. Welcome to freedom. Go to shumashcasino.com. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Did you know that California offers various programs and services to support older adults, adults with disabilities, and family caregivers? From health insurance, counseling, to caregiver support and information on elder abuse, the Aging Resource Guide has it all. And let's not forget about the Friendship Line, available 24/7 for those who may need a friendly conversation. Dive into the Aging Resource Guide today at aging.ca.gov and discover the support you need. Because together, we can ensure every older adult in California gets the help they deserve.
Life moves fast. It's fierce, persistent, determined. At City of Hope, we are too. Relentless in our cancer research and breaking new ground, our discoveries are reaching patients with life-saving speed. It's why we're ranked top 5 in the nation for cancer care. Because when it comes to cancer, every moment matters. City of Hope, pursuing cancer cures at the speed of life. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
Now,
this very moment,
back to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth on your official home of Los Angeles Dodgers baseball.
Kike Hernandez set the lead off at the top of the 8th inning. 3-1 Dodgers with the lead, facing Eli Morgan. Rolling Hills Estates to Palos Verdes Peninsula High School. as he gets ready to deliver an 0-1 pitch, and Kike bounces this one right back to Morgan. Long underhand toss to first, and there's one away. On the television monitors we're watching, they have shown the great Sadaharu Oh, who is an absolute legend in Japan. 868 home runs. It is the world record. He was one of the all-time great Tokyo Giants for many, many years. You had the privilege of playing golf with him.
Yeah, he was not a big guy, physically. I mean, 5'10", about 175, maybe 180. Very gracious on the golf course, and you could tell that he was not a softly hit line drive hitter. I mean, he was going for the downs. But 22 seasons with the Yomiuri Giants. Played with him on the golf course in Vero Beach, Dodger Pines Country Club.
Could you outdrive him?
I did on the fourth hole.
Everybody wants to know.
And we had a wonderful time. Just Sadaharu as interpreter.
So something's going on where Bill Miller, the home plate umpire, has stopped the game for a moment. Now he's talking to Cub manager Craig Counsell. He's been pointing out to center field. We can't see what he's talking about, but there's something. Oh, I see what it is now.
Pitch clock.
The pitch clock is out. The pitch clock is out. So they're trying to communicate with somebody to repair it or turn it back on.
There are MLB officials in the dugout, Dodger dugout. They're being called out on the field, and they're pointing.
Unless the pitch clock is just off right now, maybe that's it. Maybe it isn't. But we'll see. Well, we can only tell you so much.
Well, even with binoculars, we cannot see it from where we are.
The issue we're having is that there is a laser pointer coming out of the field stands.
He just made an announcement. There's a laser pointer coming out of the stands. That is a big-time no-no. You don't do that. And so this is a security issue.
Yep, and the crowd's reacting for an international crowd. They're booing.
Yeah, they don't want this. And apparently they've got the person to stop, and they're trying to locate that person. But in the meantime, they're going to start the game back up. Top of the 8th, 3-1 Dodgers. 1 out, nobody on. 1 ball, no strikes to Michael Conforto. Eli Morgan kicks and fires, and it's way outside. Try to change up that missed.
Well, with Morgan, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches. That's his bread and butter.
And a 2-0 now. And a strike called in the corner. Went with a fastball.
And from a hitter's standpoint, Tim, you know the guy has a very good changeup. He throws a high percentage of them. But at the same time, a hitter's mind is saying, I don't want to get jammed. I don't want him throwing a fastball by me.
And the 2-1. That one is stroked deep down the right field line, but hooking foul.
Remember Andrew Friedman in Arizona during the games, talking to him about Conforto. He says, we just believe that Dodger Stadium is going to fit his eye better than it did in San Francisco. You're alluding to that right center field fence and even the right field fence in San Francisco.
2-2. He goes the other way. That's down the left field line. It'll roll to the corner. Conforto around first. He's on his way to second. And Conforto will pull in with a stand-up double. So there's the first Dodger hit for Michael Conforto, and it's a 2-bagger.
This is the 3rd inning. The Dodgers have had the leadoff man reach base.
Miguel Rojas.
The other 2 times have been with leadoff walks.
So he got a fastball in the outer half, just took it the other way. Now man in scoring position for Miguel Rojas, who is 1 for 3. Morgan's pitch. Swung on and missed. Started him with a slider. Oh, and 1 to Miguel Rojas, who will be playing shortstop during this series with Mookie Betts out. And here comes an 0-1. One is swung on and slider in the dirt. Rojas and then Andy Pages and then Shohei Ohtani. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. 3-1 Dodgers, top of the 8th. And the pitch. That's low. And he flipped the changeup up there. Came in way down below the knees. Blake Trinan is warming up in the Dodger bullpen. He would pitch the bottom of the 8th inning. And the pitch on the way. That is in the dirt. And Conforto's going to hold at second base. So when you look at the Dodger bullpen tonight, Anthony Banda, scoreless inning. Ben Kasparius, a scoreless inning. And really at the point now where the Dodger bullpen can just clamp down on your throat and just not let go. Pitch to Rojas. And he fights that one off foul. So Eli Morgan. And pitched in high school in Southern California. Went to Gonzaga up in Spokane, Washington. Drafted by Cleveland in the 8th round. There's a bouncing ball toward the middle. That's backhanded by Birdie. Throws in the run in time to get Rojas. And there are 2 men down, and Conforto moving up from second to third on the ground ball.
Yeah, nice play by Birdie, not allowing that ball to go into center field. High bouncer over the mound. And for Birdie, really on the third base side of the second base bag, backhand on a short hop and got the out at first. Nice play.
Andy Pages a chance to get a run in. Andy's 0 for 1. He's walked twice. And he'll take a changeup on the outer half for a strike.
Dodgers to this point 2 for 10 with runners in scoring position.
Ready for the 0-1. Here it comes. And Andy takes a strike. 0-2. Slider. Well, Morgan, a good addition to this Cub bullpen. Should be a really effective reliever for them. Here's an 0-2 pitch. It's in the dirt. But the Cubs have high hopes this year. They're trying to win the Central Division. They feel they have enough to win the Central. Long way to go, though. You got to figure they're going to be right up there in that division. And Pages goes down the right side, foul and out of play. No, the Cardinals are down. Pirates should be middle of the pack. The Reds, who knows? The Reds think they can win the division, but don't know if they have enough. And Milwaukee doesn't seem to be where they used to be. So the Central's kind of a toss-up. But the Cubs feel they have a handle on it. And that pitch is in the dirt. Kicks away from the catcher Amaya for just a few feet, but Conforto is unable to come in.
Okay, look at the Dodgers even tonight alone. You never know what's going to happen. Mookie Betts is back in Los Angeles. He's been fighting a virus, even though he went to Tokyo. And for Freddie Freeman, a late scratch for tonight's game. And, soreness on the left rib area is about the extent of what we've been told.
Yeah, no word on whether or not he'd be available tomorrow for game 2. 2-2. And Pages fights one off foul. Rolls it down the third base side.
Well, we understand from David Vassay is that Freddie Freeman was taking batting practice on the field. normally takes it indoors, but I think playing in a different stadium, you're not used to it. He's taking batting practice on the field, and some point in time during that practice, he came up and had to be scratched.
High fastball, swing and a miss, strike 3. Pages goes out on strikes for the second time. Dodgers get a hit, leave a man, no Cub errors. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's the Dodgers 3, Cubs 1.
LA's best sports star. That's a good endorsement there.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Every Dodgers legend started out as a rookie, but they went on to become the best in baseball. They left behind a legacy of determination, skill, and love of the game. With the right retirement game plan, you too can leave a legacy. From saving early on to having income during retirement, Security Benefit can help you save for your future and leave a legacy for those you love. Security Benefit, proud sponsor of the LA Dodgers.
Hi, I'm first baseman Freddie Freeman, but I have a job even bigger off the field, and that's being a dad to my 3 sons. Nothing is more important to me than ensuring my kids have a strong start in life, free from toxic stress. Learn how you can give your child a stronger start at first5california.com.
Let's go. Baseball is back, and there's no better way to celebrate every home run, strikeout, and walk-off than with an ice-cold michelada made with Modelo Especial. Modelo is brewed for those with a fighting spirit, on and off the field. It's not a real michelada unless it's made with Modelo. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
Like the championship Dodgers, Galpin Honda has got you covered with championship service. Dave Gillum, the general manager there, has been getting it going with that massive inventory, over 600 new vehicles, ready for immediate delivery. Find your vehicle at galpinhonda.com. Have your price and your terms set and schedule a home delivery. You don't even have to go in. Every single Dodger game is brought to you from the Galpin Motors broadcast booth here on AM 570 LA Sports. Have Galpin Honda deliver that vehicle to your home by visiting galpinhonda.com.
You're listening to LA Dodgers baseball.
On top of the mountain.
On the world champion LA Dodgers audio network.
Bottom of the 8th inning, new pitcher for the Dodgers is Blake Trinan facing Miguel Amaya. Pitching change brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Valvoline Instant Oil, your 15-minute drive-through oil change with locations throughout Southern California. 50 appearances last year for Trinan, 7-3 with a 1.93 ERA. Ben Kasparius goes a clean inning with a strikeout. And Trinan with a 1-1 count on Miguel Amaya, the catcher for the Cubs. Throws that sweeper outside, just a swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Amaya had a double that brought home Dansby Swanson in the second inning for the Cubs' lone run. Last time up, he grounded out to short. That was in the 5th. Trinan ready to deliver his 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Sweeper swung on and missed. Strike 3, and Amaya's out on strikes.
Trinan only threw really one pitch in the strike zone.
The last inning brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and good times. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Morongo celebrating 20 years of good times. One out, bottom of the 8th, 3-1 Dodgers. John Birdie, number 9 hitter. Second baseman is 0 for 2. Struck out looking in the second, and he grounded out to first base in the 5th. Fouls one down the third base side here for a strike. Now, this game is brought to you by First 5 California. 1 in 3 children are at risk of toxic stress, but there are things parents can do to help. Learn how to overcome it at first5california.com. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch. And it hits Birdie on the hand. Got him on the left hand. There was a sinker inside. And so he'll head down to first base, hit batsman. And that ends a streak of 16 straight Chicago Cubs set down in order. That's quite a run. It was started with 9 straight from Yamamoto. So Birdie's been checked out. He's fine. He gets into his lead, held on by Kike Hernandez. Ian Happ, switch hitter, batting left-handed. Runner goes, throw down. And that is a stolen base by Birdie. He stole that base easily off of Trinan.
Good speed by Birdie to begin with. And then for Trinan, he does not really keep a lot of runners close. Takes a little extra time to deliver the ball, and runners do take advantage. There's no chance for Will Smith.
Is it particularly gratifying after you get hit by a pitch to take a bag against that pitcher?
Yes.
0-1. And that's up high for a ball.
It's an added incentive.
The Cubs with a man in scoring position, 1 out. Tying runs at the plate. And the pitch coming to Ian Happ. That ball's fouled away to the left. So the last thing that Trinan wanted to do in a 2-run ball game is put a guy on and bring the tying run up.
Yeah, and especially hit them. By the way, on Will Smith, that stolen base, it was not on the catcher. That was on the pitcher. Will Smith threw out more runners last year than any other catcher in baseball, 34 to be exact.
Trinan's 1-2 is popped up foul, third base side. That's going to go to the far end of the dugout. Dodgers are on the third base side here at the Tokyo Dome with the Cubs on the first base side. Cubs will be the home team for both games. They're the home team tonight and again the home team tomorrow. Last year the Dodgers split with the Padres. They each had a home game. You'd say, why don't they split this year? Well, I think the Dodgers wanted to have as many home games as they could. So they'll play 2 fewer road games. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Happ is out on strikes. Second strikeout for Trinan, 2 away. This will bring up Seiya Suzuki.
Designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
He certainly is popular here, and he should be. He was a great player in Japan. And he's been a really good player with the Cubs. He's the DH tonight. Pitch to him. Sweeper outside, ball 1. Well, you couldn't have made a better match with the Cubs and the Dodgers with the star power they have from Japan on both rosters. Strike called inside with a sweeper. 1 ball, 1 strike. For Suzuki, and tonight's starter, Shota Imanaga. And the Dodgers have some star power, too, with the best player in the world in Shohei Ohtani leading the way, who will lead off in the 9th, by the way. Pitch fouled away. It's 1-2. Yamamoto started. Terrific outing, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. And tomorrow night, or morning, or wherever time it is for you, Roki Sasaki will make his major league debut. There's a shot right down to third. Max Muncy's got it, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, 1 man left, and at the end of 8 full, it's the Dodgers 3, the Chicago Cubs 1.
AM 570.
LA's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers.
Take me out to Morongo, where I can watch all the games, with thousands of slot machines and blackjack and big screen TVs from the front to the back. So just grab a seat at the sideline. You won't miss a play when you go, 'cause the good times are only right here at Morongo.
Premier America Credit Union makes every day smoother with Premier Plus checking. No monthly fees, high dividends, and easy access to your funds. Visit premieramerica.com/earn more. Federally insured by NCUA.
Meet LA Care Health Plan, the #1 choice for Medi-Cal in LA, offering free health coverage for those who meet income requirements. Get doctor visits, prescriptions, rides to your doctor, and more at no cost to you.
I can live my dreams.
I can rewrite my story.
I can create a future I look forward to.
When you enroll at a California community college, you open the door to unlimited possibilities. Whether you want to transfer to a 4-year university or earn an associate degree, financial aid and hundreds of career programs are here to help make it all happen.
I can do this.
It's time to take control of your future. Classes can fill up quickly, so enroll today at icangotocollege.com.
Vroom, vroom. From the Galpin Motors broadcast booth.
Streaming right to your mobile device.
LA Dodgers baseball continues on its official home.
Well, this game's sponsored by Cars for Kids. Ready to donate your car? Call 1-877-CARS for Kids now. Friendly agents are standing by to take your donation. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today. With Rick Monday, Tim Neverett, game 1 of 162. And the Dodgers have Shohei Ohtani at the plate to start the 9th in a 3-1 lead, facing former Dodger Ryan Brazier, who deals inside ball 1. Well, Brazier was a roster casualty. Dodgers just had a lot of pitching, had to move somebody, and it was Brazier. And then he ended up signing with the Cubs. And here he is pitching on opening day. Morgan goes an inning and a third for the Cubs. And the pitch. That's in the dirt. And Morgan allowed just 1 hit and had 1 strikeout after Ben Brown went 2 2/3 innings, allowing 3 runs, 2 of them earned. 2-1 pitch to Ohtani. He swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Shohei. Shohei is 1 for 4 in the game. Had a base hit that started that 3-run rally in the 5th. Brazier's 2-2. And Ohtani rips this one to right field. It's down the line into the corner. Shohei around first. He will rumble into second with a 9th inning leadoff double.
Well, you went down and got a breaking ball and hooked it into that right field corner.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
He's something, that's for sure. 107.8 off the bat. And again, he just went down and got it. This wasn't anything that was down the middle that he could have crushed. Even when he goes to reach for a ball, he hits it triple digits or better. So, man in scoring position, nobody out for Tommy Edman, who swings, bounces it to the right side. This will get Shohei to third. Underhand toss by the second baseman, Birdie, who was charging, gets Edman, and now with 1 out, a runner at third.
Yeah, and even with the out, the infield's got to come in for Chicago, so that's less lateral range that they will have in order to field a baseball.
Ohtani leads at third. Here's Teoscar. And he swings, fouls it off to the right. Teoscar Hernandez. No hits in this one, but he did score a run in the 5th after reaching on a fielder's choice. He struck out, walked, and flied out. And the pitch on the way is swung on, and that is roped to left. That's a base hit. Ohtani comes in to score, and the Dodgers lead it 4-1. RBI base hit, Teoscar Hernandez.
Just tremendous bat speed. It's a good thing no one was in the way for that line drive to be hit.
Yeah, Brazier threw a sinker up there. Didn't sink very much. He kind of hung over the inner half of the plate.
It didn't sink much, but boy, it changed directions in a hurry, didn't it?
Yeah, it went from in to out really fast. Tanner Scott warming up for the Dodgers in the bullpen to try to close everything out. Brazier throws to first, and Teoscar dives back safely. Well, Shohei Ohtani, 2 hits in the game tonight. His double, his first extra base hit of the season. He had 99 of those last year, 99 extra base hits, which was a new franchise single season record. He had many of those, including home runs in a season with 54. One ball, one strike to Will Smith. And the pitch. That's outside. Fastball from Brazier, 2-seamer.
Ohtani had that type of a season last year that you dream about, you're really enjoying it, and then mom wakes you up and tells you it's time to go to school.
Smith takes a strike. Yeah, but for him it was real.
Oh, yeah.
It was absolute reality, and it was unbelievable to witness it.
Well, we saw it firsthand day in and day out, and it got our attention each and every day.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Will Smith. Will is 1 for 2. He's walked twice and had an RBI single in the 5th. One on, one out. 4-1 Dodgers in the 9th. And the pitch coming to Will. And he swings and fouls it away to the right with Teoscar on the run. Two balls and 2 strikes. The pitch way outside. Tried the slider and missed. So full count, and with 1 out, perhaps you'll see Teoscar take off here just to try to stay out of a double play. He's already tried to swipe second once. 3-2. There goes Teoscar. Pitches low, ball 4. He'll get second base anyway. And Will Smith down to first for the 4th time. 4th time he's reached in the game. 3rd time with a base on balls.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy's walked twice, 0 for 2 otherwise. And for the Dodgers this year, it's about adding them up. Just piling up hits, piling up wins. And they really believe they can win a lot of games as they go out there every night trying to do so. Two on and 1 out, and the pitch coming from Ryan Brazier to Max Muncy. He swings, fouls it back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hernandez leads at second. Smith off of first. Stretch by Brazier. Set at the belt. Kicks, delivers. And it's low. Went with a slider and missed. 2 balls and a strike to Max Muncy. Dodgers and Cubs opening the major league season. Earliest it's ever opened on the 18th of March. And there have been games played in Tokyo before, and the Oakland A's come to mind. A few other teams have played in Tokyo that were regular season major league games to open the season. Right, first time the Dodgers have done it. Cubs have done it before. 2-2 outside with a fastball. And it's a 3-2 count to Muncy. Nothing new for Max. He gets into so many deep counts. Walks a ton. And the payoff. Check swing on an inside fastball. Foul it off.
Interesting. Just got to look in the Dodgers third base dugout. And Freddie Freeman, who was scratched from the starting lineup an hour prior to the game, is in uniform and sitting on the bench.
Dodgers have gotten Landon Knack up to throw in case Muncy gets a hit here. And the pitch fouled back. And the reason is if Muncy gets a hit and they get another run, won't be a save situation, so they might not use Scott tonight. But Scott appears to be fairly ready to go. He's just standing on the bullpen mound, and now Landon Knack, right-hander, throwing next to him. Pitch to Muncy. Swing and a miss. He strikes out. Now Brazier tied him up with an inside slider.
First baseman, Kike Hernandez.
And now Kike Hernandez a chance to get Teoscar home. Well, certainly hitters know that when you face Ryan Brazier, you're going to see a bunch of sliders. He threw a cutter when he got to the Dodgers. He had never thrown one before, and it made a big difference in his results. Dodgers recognized that when they signed him. They sent him to Camelback Ranch, worked in the pitching lab there, and got him ready to go. And then when he joined the big club and started to pitch out of the bullpen, things went very well for him because he added that third pitch. He's always had that sinker and the slider. Then he added the cut fastball to his repertoire. It's really worked out well for him. Pitch to Kike. And there is the slider, swung on and missed. 2 on and 2 out for the Dodgers. Got a run in. Ohtani with a double to lead off the inning, and then Teoscar Hernandez, after Tommy Edman got Ohtani from second to third. Hernandez with a base hit to left, scoring Ohtani. 0-1. Slider in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Dodgers have 3 hits with runners in scoring position tonight. This is the 15th opportunity to pick one up.
1-1 the count. Pitch. Slider again, cut on and missed. Well, chances are pretty good. Kike is going to see another one here. In the bottom of the 9th, it'll be 3-4-5 to up Tucker, Bush, and Shaw for the Cubs. And there is the slider, and this time it's taken by Kike for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A stretch by Brazier, now comes home. And Kike fouls it off at the plate. Still 2-2. Cubs have some right-handed action in the bullpen just in case. They have Tyson Miller throwing. Here's a pitch. And that's inside to Kike. Count is full, 3-2. Runners will take off with this next pitch. Brazier has the sign he wants. Now he'll step off. As Bill Miller, the home plate umpire, came out from behind the plate and said, hey, you've got to wait for the hitter to be alert to the pitcher. And now the payoff pitch. Runners go. And Kike hits a fly ball back of first, shallow right. First baseman Bush out there. He'll make the catch. And the side is retired. Dodgers get a run. 2 hits. They leave 2. No Cub errors. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 3 outs to get here in game number 1 of the 2025 season. The score, the Dodgers 4 and the Cubs 1.
AM 570, LA Sports.
Hey, Dodger fan. Andre Ether here. Are you ready for baseball season? Time to stock up for game day at Superior Grocers. Whether you're firing up the grill or settling in for the first pitch, Superior Grocers has everything you need. Juicy steaks, fresh produce, ice-cold drinks, and all your favorite snacks that keep the crowd cheering. All at unbeatable prices. So download the Superior Grocer app for the latest deals and weekly specials and make every game a grand slam with Superior Grocers. It's always a grand slam with Superior Grocers. Quality, variety, and value.
Dodger season is here, and game days are not game days without Tito's Handmade Vodka, proud sponsor of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Time to hit the stands with a Tito's cocktail in hand. Order a smooth Tito's cocktail, rock that blue and white, and root for the home team with your favorite team spirit. Tito's Handmade Vodka, proud sponsor of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Distilled and bottled in Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof. Crafted to be savored responsibly.
It's a World Series win for LA! Come celebrate an unforgettable opening week presented by Bank of America with your world champion Los Angeles Dodgers. Start the weekend early on Thursday, March 27th with a home opener versus the Tigers. Then get ready for the World Series ring ceremony on Friday, March 28th. The weekend continues with an Oral Hershiser jersey Saturday, March 29th and a Dodgers hoodie on Monday, March 31st. For tickets and more information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
To right field. It is into the upper deck.
Back to the boys in blue. The world champion LA Dodgers audio network.
Never gets old.
We go to the bottom of the ninth inning. 4 runs on 7 hits for the Dodgers. 1 run on 3 hits for the Cubs. And making his Dodgers regular season debut is left-handed closer Tanner Scott. He's coming out to look for his first save of the year. He had 22 of those last year in 24 opportunities between Miami and San Diego. Facing Kyle Tucker, who swings at the first pitch and lines it to left. It's a sliding catch by Conforto, who looks like he lost the ball in the lights. So 1 pitch and 1 out of the bottom of the ninth.
Well, that's one thing, trying to get an angle. Once the ball goes into the big bank of lights, Conforto looking up to see the replay up on the scoreboard.
And there are a lot of lights around this ballpark. A lot of scoreboard type lights, advertising, and of course the lights that illuminate the field. Here's Justin Turner. Justin Turner, the newest Cub. He is going to hit in the 9th inning. Former Dodger takes a strike. JT back in the National League after 9 seasons with the Dodgers. Went to the Red Sox, then Seattle, and now here with the Cubs. Fouls this pitch away, and it's 0-2. Turner hitting in the 9th inning. Tanner Scott had a 1.75 ERA last year to lead all National League relievers. Ball and 2 strikes to Justin Turner.
Well, it was low because he only gave up a 179 batting average against him.
It was crazy. Crazy good. 1-2. That's inside with a fastball at 96. You know, we talk about this bullpen just being able to squeeze a game tight, right? I mean, Banda, perfect inning, 1 strikeout. Kasparius, perfect inning, 1 strikeout. Trinan, no runs, 2 strikeouts. He did hit a man. But the way this bullpen is constructed, and with past performance being an indicator, they really have the opportunity to shorten a lot of games.
I think with the balance too, Tim, with the lefties and righties in that pen.
2-2. Turner hits one high in the air to right center. Ranging over is Andy Pages. He'll make the catch, and the Cubs are down to their final out.
The next batter, third baseman, Matt Shaw.
Well, Matt Shaw, the rookie, making his major league debut tonight, is charged with trying to keep this game alive. He's 0 for 3. And Scott facing the right-hander, trying to end this ball game. Shaw waits at the plate, and the pitch is swung on, fouled away. You mentioned Shaw's batting stance a while ago. Can be maybe considered a little unorthodox, especially that right left foot, or front left foot he wears. There's a swing and a miss. Now down to their last strike.
Yeah, I mean, it's a convoluted stance to begin with, the leg kick. But from straightaway center field, you can read the name on his back. You can also, from center field, see the right hip pocket. I mean, he is really closed, and his front foot, the toes pointing back to the umpire.
Scott's pitch, swung on and missed, strike three. A 1-2-3 bottom of the ninth. A 10-pitch inning for Tanner Scott. He picks up his first save, saving it for Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who will get win number one with an impressive performance here tonight as the Dodgers win their first game of the season. They are now 14-3 in the last 17 opening days, and since moving to Los Angeles are 39-29. That'd be since 1958. 4-1 the final score as the Dodgers wrap this one up from the Tokyo Dome. Just an outstanding night tonight for the Dodgers as they come up with 4 runs on 7 hits, no errors. For the Cubs, 1 run, 3 hits, and 2 errors. Dodgers taking advantage of those 2 errors. The winning pitcher in this one will be Yamamoto. He'll go to 1-0. The losing pitcher will be Ben Brown. He'll go to 0-1. And Tanner Scott picks up his first save. Game took 2 hours and 38 minutes in front of a crowd of 42,365 at the Tokyo Dome. And that is a look at your final numbers here tonight in this one, Mo. The Dodgers went to work. They were down 2 men, Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman, and they just marched on and got the job done.
Most impressive. I mean, they had 15 opportunities with runners in scoring position in the at-bats. But how about the fact that Dodgers pitching, at one point, as you brought up, retired 16 consecutive Cubs hitters and just kind of stifled Chicago. Dodgers, one area that they need to improve upon, and that's 2 games in a row now. I've talked about it numerous times, but it's still worth mentioning because it popped up again tonight, and that's a selection of breaking balls out of the strike zone in particular. And they kind of tightened the belts, did a better job over the last 3 innings of today's ball game, and kind of being more selective in some of the pitches that were thrown. But a good outing by Yamamoto to really kind of set the stage. And for the Dodgers, here we are again talking about a come-from-behind victory because it was the Cubs that broke the ice with a 2-run, make that an RBI double by Amaya in the 2nd inning. The Dodgers then finally explode for 3 in the 5th and 1 more in the 9th inning.
So tomorrow we do it again. No matter what time it is for you, we'll do it at that time. As the Dodgers and Cubs will wrap up the Tokyo series presented by Guggenheim at the Tokyo Dome. And the pitching matchup certainly going to be a good one. Another lefty going for the Cubs in Justin Steele. He's tough. But for the Dodgers, you're going to want to be awake for this one. Roki Sasaki will make his major league debut, and he's doing it back in his home country. So we look forward to that tomorrow. So again, that's going to do it for us. We'll be back in the same spot, bringing you the game tomorrow night as well, as the Dodgers are 1-0 on the season, and the Cubs, beginning their 150th season of Major League Baseball, start the season 0-1, and they are now 81, 67-2 all time on opening day. So that's going to do it. Join us tomorrow morning. 2nd game of the Tokyo series, Morongo Casino. Dodgers on deck begins at 2 a.m. with the first pitch coming at 3:10 Pacific time. The Navy and Dodgers Clubhouse Show with David Bassett is coming up next. For Rick Monday, Rich Ramos, our engineer, and Colin Yee back in our studios in Burbank. I'm Tim Neverett saying good morning, good night, and we'll talk to you today or tomorrow.